double those dice.
So, this will be session 21.
21 already?
Double sessions today. So, last session, I haven't actually realised, I haven't done a recap yet. So, last session, you guys finished off your combat with the Aarakocra and watched the large black-winged one fly east towards the mountains. You also found the place going east was to the capital, Hillington, and the other direction on the crossroads was going to the west to Kilk. You guys looted the remains of the Aarakocra, finding a couple of interesting items and a few coin. And Z tried to take an emblem off a dwarf who had bared the mark of the goddess of trade, this elven woman's face sideways on a gold coin with a blue outline.
Blue?
As you tried to take that emblem, it screamed at you and you immediately dropped the knife and jumped backwards as everyone heard it. You did, however, find a thin tube with two golden trumpet balls at the end with some silver gas inside, which now allows the party to communicate with our two, not newest members, but two players. We've got Squawkson and Hawkeen. I'll get there in the end.
Mr. Hawkeen.
I might get there by the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, we continue down the road where you found a tavern that seemed to be boarded up, parking up for the night. You explored and ended up finding a interesting cellar in which Saber died.
Numerous times.
Twice. Where he was shot with a crossbow, a rock dropped on his head, and acid was thrown at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also hands cut as he tried to explore this trapped writing desk. You also smashed two of the three barrels, smashed one, opened another, causing the basement to begin to flood with a horrible viscous liquid made of what could only describe as off ale, and flood it with water from one of the other barrels, before retreating upstairs to take a long rest in the wheezing cockatrice. Or cockatrice. Is it strangled? Cockatrice. Cockatrice. We'll go with cockatrice. And we now begin this next session with Squawkson sat on a roof as the day begins to break, dawn begins to break, sunshine begins to come up upon the horizon, and Squawkson is sat in a little nest of thatch that you made to take watch in. As day breaks, everyone else is asleep or trancing, as you, Squawkson, are sat on the roof. What do you do?
Can I go downstairs?
Yeah, you're going to jump off the roof, climb down, scramble down. Who are you going to go and find inside?
Can I go and find Cyania?
Yeah.
And say, "Morning, nothing's wrong."
Good morning, my little friend. It's good to hear that nothing is wrong. Did you take the last watch?
Yes.
Did you look after my horses for me? How are my How are my horses?
I actually don't know.
Okay. Could you just go and check for me, make sure they're still there?
I got.
Yeah, you sneak out. You've kind of wedged the door the previous night so that Squawkson can freely go in and out of the doorway, only leaving it open by a crack, so that you can sneak through the door. You go outside to see the horses are lying down, sort of lying on the, and you see one of those.
Morning, sleepyheads.
Good morning. Guten Tag. Is it time to go?
5 more minutes.
As you see a sleeping Goliath between the two horses, nestled in for warmth.
Hello, Blue.
Hi, Squawkson.
Hi.
It's bright and early, I suppose. Are you well rested?
Yes.
That's good. Did you see anything last night?
No.
Alright, well, do you know if, did you see Sabre in there? In the house at all?
You would have seen Sabre asleep.
Yes.
So
Actually, no, Sabre's awake, probably sat by the fire.
Yeah, I was awake.
Yeah, you tranced earlier in the day, so
I
Sabre's
tranced
awake.
earlier, so I'm awake.
Okay, that's nice to know.
Can I hear Blue from outside waking up?
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Oh, of
No.
course. That's an 8.
You go back on the dogs?
Which is... I did go past it. Perception. 12.
You see Squawkson come in, wait, Z, and then disappear, and you hear the horses outside. As you stare at the dwindling fire that's in the fireplace now, used most of the logs the night before, and
Mhm.
still staying in flames, and you hear Blue stirring.
Cool. I would like to hide behind the door.
Okay.
Do you want to roll stealth?
100% wings roll stealth.
Great. That's a disadvantage.
Great.
That's a 9.
Okay, cool.
Clunk over to the behind the door.
Yeah. In your heavy armour, you go to hide behind the door. Brilliant. What does Blue do?
Oh, well, I suppose we better get some breakfast in, I said, Squawkson, and see if the rest of the group are ready to, I don't know, head out on this day as well. Sound good? Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, well, yeah, let's head inside then. Got a pretty high passive perception if you don't. Just putting that out there for no reason.
What is your passive perception?
Me? Like 16, 15?
That's
As you go turn the corner to go into the tavern through the door, you see through the small pane glass or the pane in the door, Sabre's face gleefully, like the top of his head, just like as he's crouched,
Shoulders.
sort of like
Behind the door.
behind the door.
Can I boot the door as hard as possible?
It must be hard.
I'm coming with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick you up and put you on my shoulder.
You boot the door.
Yep.
Okay. Sabre, you just give me roll your roll your just
And an armour
yeah,
strike.
I'm trying.
That's a 2. Oh, plus 4, 6.
Nope. Sorry, no, I meant damage. Sorry, not the attack.
Wait,
What
about my armor class?
No, you don't roll damage, so 4.
4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
What?
you take 4 damage.
Sorry, 3.
He kicks a door.
Yeah,
It's
but
the door. It's a door.
You can't dodge the door, you're waiting.
As the door swings in, you see Sabre crush up against the wall of the tavern, a loud bang, and then Sabre slides down the door from behind.
Tom and Jerry version.
You hear this the scraping of metal on a stone as he slides down the wall behind it. Yeah.
Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to.
I imagine it's a big, like I said, big kick.
Probably wake everyone up that's not up. I think everyone might be. So, morning, guys.
Yeah. You see Z, probably bedroll, I would have thought, in the front room. Your best friend, Hawk, head out underneath the wing, probably, I would have thought.
Oh, is it that time already?
Well, it's bright and early, mate. Might as well get some brekkie in us and start heading on the way.
Suppose so.
Probably got some miles to make. Do we know how far it is to anywhere else?
I'm going to look around if there's any more of the thurret left for my breakfast.
Oh, God.
What are you gonna have?
You've left a pretty. You've pecked the carcass clean, but there is a little bits left, so you can go over to tear the bones apart and get the bits between the bones. It's not a great meal, but it will tie you over till lunchtime.
Yeah. I'll do that, please.
Oh, that's put me right off. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go sort the horses out and get them tied back up to the cart while everyone sorts out.
I will also go and try and say that. Just like get on the road as soon as possible. So not saying anything.
You've been very quiet this
Yeah.
morning.
Get up, go straight with Sabre, check the horses. Cool.
Well, I'm making breakfast. I foraged last night. I think there's probably some still on a table. Just gonna get some berries, maybe some oats. Just feed the horses as well. But you know, I'll keep a wide berth from Sabre.
Yeah, you can you rustle up. I would say probably the oats would have come from a ration, but you can use berries and other bits that you scavenged to just use one ration to feed the whole lot of you, rather than one per each. As Blue scavenges around to, he finds like a weird, strange mixture between porridge and like a weird vegetable stew.
Oh,
But it is very tasty. It is very tasty. As you chow down on those, probably offer just some raw ingredients to Scorson.
Oh yeah, so berries. We got nuts. We got bits of ration. There's apparently a little bit of ferret knocking about that I wouldn't necessarily recommend. It's not really been refrigerated if we have that technology.
What's a fridge?
Where's the fridge?
There's like on the bar top that they've probably wiped down, got rid of the dust. There's some like bits of berries and bits and bobs you can, if you want to.
Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can. Do you store any in your cheeks? Yeah. You fill yourself up, and then you sort of maybe go for some of the like oats, and then sort of smush some of the berries together, and then shove it up in your cheeks. Fill your cheeks up. So Scortson's now got two big, like chubby cheeks.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, are we? Do I need to roll anything to tie these horses up, or are we able to just sort of like talk them into like because we can talk to them? Just like, come on then, boys, time to get ready. We're off on our way soon.
But
So.
before we go, can I just quickly grab some stones?
Yeah. So Sabre, so that you can talk to the horse. It makes it a lot easier to wrangle them into the cart. More because you can sort of like go, oh, come on, like, you know what it is. We're just taking the cart. So they're getting used to your presence now. Before, when you first met them, they're kind of a bit skittish because they don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But now, having been with you for a few days and you've looked after them, they are generally quite compliant with your commands.
Cool.
And you managed to put them in the into the cart, tie them on with ease. Yeah, so you tie the cart.
I'm worried he was going to make me roll them, and then we'd have no horses left.
Don't give him any
And the
ideas.
wheels would fall off the cart.
So you do that. With Kai's assistance, you tie the horses on.
Yeah.
Scorson, give me a survival check.
That's good.
20.
20. Dirty 20?
Yeah.
So when I say dirty 20, so it means that you added up to 20.
Yep.
Whereas a natural 20 is just when you roll 20 on the dice, and that's the best thing you can get. So you rolled a dirty 20. So yeah, you go and find some perfect pebbles for all that you've got planned. You find these lovely round, like skimming stones as you look around the tavern, and then you find a really spiky like piece of a brick that you manage. You go around picking up all the pebbles, put them under one arm, and then you find this lovely brick and you carry it back to the cart. Yeah.
Sorry, can I do something? Once I've got the horses on the cart, I'm going to take the white cloak that we were given for Pickle's funeral. I'm going to use an arrowhead. I'm going to try and fashion like a little sack for her Scorkson to carry some rock pebbles in, if that's alright. So I'll just like shred it up and just tie little knots. So.
What tool proficiencies do you have?
Here we go.
Not what I do. Medicine and insight, so no.
No, tool proficiencies.
Yeah, I don't have any.
So like
None.
blacksmiths.
No, that's it. They're
Okay.
my only proficiency.
Cool. D20 roll then.
Okay.
Call it DC 15. You make a lovely little power check with the cloak.
15. Do that. 19.
Yay!
You make a
The luck is back.
It's like imagine what you would carry a baby in, like the
Baby
what
Bjorn.
sling.
Sling. Yeah.
You make it so that it fits perfectly. It's like almost like a quiver for what you would use for arrows, and it fits lovely on the Scorkson's back.
Yeah.
And you can fill that with like small pebbles then, and then just pick them out of your back of your like sling basically. Yeah.
War squirrel. Cool.
That's the crossbow, now a backpack. Yay.
Does anyone do anything?
I just Blue. I'd like everyone to have one of these just in case we come in trouble again, and I'll hand my second healing potion to Blue.
Oh,
with the knowledge now that everyone has one.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely. You paid for it. It's yours.
Oh well, no, thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice to have a couple of healers in the party for sure.
And if anyone is wanting to do anything else while we're here,
I'm going to ask Scorkson what he's going to do with the pebbles.
Secret.
Has this got anything to do with anything we found in the cellar?
Might.
so
I'll walk between the horses. Good morning, gentlemen.
And stealing.
Tug.
Did my friends tie you correctly?
You see the horse swoop the mane. Yeah.
Excellent.
God, reminds me of good
Start our day.
Definitely double check my work. Yeah.
God, reminds me of good to the pig.
No, I'm more than happy, bearing in mind that they're horses, they know how they should be attached to a cart. If they say they are attached correctly, they are attached correctly.
Everyone needs to hold my hand this session.
So, who is driving the cart?
Not me because I'm so
Myself.
small.
Z.
You're going to be at the back.
Okay. Z, can you give me a d20 roll? And then add your proficiency bonus twice.
16.
Awesome.
Heavy roll that.
You jump into the cart, grab the reins, and you guys pull back onto the road and continue on.
Punch buggy.
Yeah? Give me an attack roll.
Guidance. I punch Boogie. I want to hit Saber because he likes to hit
I'm
me.
going to cast Bane.
Oh!
No.
What is Bane?
I'm having it.
What does that do?
At first level.
Find out.
So
Why didn't you have enough spells left? Wow.
so you'll have to roll a d4 and subtract that
Yeah.
from your
Well,
roll.
so I rolled a 4 overall with my guidance. Take 4.
So that's a minus
whatever
1.
you
That's a 0.
Yeah. Cool. So you miss.
Yes.
Yes. And you fall over.
Whee!
So you got a natural 1 on the attack roll.
No.
So what did you roll on the d20?
It's gone now.
It was a.
What
What was
was
it? It was a
it?
4 on
It was
the
a 4.
d20.
It wasn't a 1, but
Yeah.
it was low. I think it was a 3,
Okay.
4. Yeah. It's
Cool.
gone now.
How does your bane look? Is
So it's visual, somatic, and I need to do a drop of blood as well. So I'm just because I've still got the arrow that I was using to sort of like make the. I'm just gonna nick the end of my finger. It's a concentration for up to 1 minute. I make a charisma saving throw as well. No, charisma save.
Not me, but you.
it'll be
No,
It's attack
it'll
save.
be blue.
Yeah, so you'd have to make a charisma. So
It's a charisma save to see if it works.
yeah. And if you fail, so DC 12, and then if you fail, you have to subtract 4 off your next attack throw.
10.
Yeah. So what I mean that you prick your finger, and as Blue is running in to punch you, you like flick your thumb, and the blood turns to like golden and white powder, which fires into Blue's face.
Oh my eyes!
As you throw the punch and just punch the cart. As you Saber just sidesteps as you punch the side of the cart.
And I would like to punch Blue.
Bane.
God damn.
Big
Cool.
blue.
Gonna beat a 12.
Beat a 12.
It's not hard.
You see how I roll?
It's him.
13. 2 damage.
You Blue punches the cart. You sidestep and slap him around the back of the head.
Yes.
Punch buggy.
Ah, gotcha.
One of these days I'm going to understand these rules. Sand in my eyes, there's now, whatever this is this blood? And this powder? Oh, goodness.
As you guys jump onto the cart and take off down the road. You travel along. The road is now finally dry, with no muddy patches, and the dirt kicks up behind the cart as you take off. The horses seem to be in more control now. They've got used to their companions and the weight of the cart, and you guys fly off towards Kilk. As you come to like another larger section of trees, and as you go under, you can hear chittering birds and things moving in the undergrowth. You hear some of the birds going, "Ooh, look at that! They got a cart!" as it goes past, and stuff like that. You guys travel through the trees. You can all give me perception checks or any other checks you want to do on the way.
I said Hawkson.
Yeah.
Hawkeen. Sorry.
Yeah. Hawkeen's going up there.
Yeah.
Does that mean advantage?
Yes, you
got the keen eye.
So you got advantage on your perception checks
I've rolled a 16
on perception.
on perception, yeah.
Thank you, advantage. 21, not nat.
Nice.
Squawkson is going to, as I remember, you said I've got the
Crossbow?
no, the
Sling
catapult.
and catapult and draw.
Catapult.
So Blue has got a catapult and he's put it on the cart. Yeah, if you want to go and
Yeah, I go and I pick up a rock and I just keep an eye out on the back.
Cool. So you face the catapult backwards and protecting the back of the cart as the cart is bouncing around.
Tom and Jerry.
You've got this it's in the bottom of a drawer, of a small drawer, and then this small catapult, and you've wound it back. It's got a little hand crank on the side. You've wound it back and then put a rock in it, and you're now shifting the drawer left and right to on guard. That's fine.
I like to think that Squawkson is in the drawer with the catapult.
That works.
Kaya, what are you doing?
Just try to get there.
Just trying to get there. Just trying to get there. Okay.
Keeping a wary eye out everywhere.
Very eye out. You guys survey. Saber, you're looking around. You don't spot anything in the tree line. It's very strange because it's you see the trees are sort of grown around and over, given this canopy, so it gets dark bright as you go underneath empty patches of leaves. You don't spot anything in the tree line coming out to hurt you. Just spot more wildlife going around. You spot rabbits and occasional pheasants. You think you spot a deer at one point, but you're going too fast for to really zone in on what it was.
Sure.
You go past. Blue, what did you roll?
17.
17. Similar things for you, Blue. You don't spot any you also look ahead and don't spot any cart tracks. It's almost like the dust and the rain has actually whitewashed the roads. There's now no tracks there as you go through. Hawking, you fly through. You wait for a spot in the trees and fly straight up and start flying over. You spot something ahead in the road. You see that there is a tree down across the road, lying a trunk of a tree lying across the road. Looks fairly large, and it's probably 200 feet away from where the cart's about to come to.
Okay. It is a new day, correct? I'd like to swoop down and use, I think it's Phoenix Strength, and just whip it out.
Cool.
And chuck it over a couple of trees.
Okay. You swoop down to land on the floor next to it, to go up to it and bash it away with your head. Essentially, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. As you land, give me another perception check.
Oh no.
And he's 200 feet away from us now.
Does that mean I got advantage?
Did we see him land with our 16 and 17?
No, it's the road unfortunately doesn't go. It's not dead straight. It winds, but it heads.
I got any telepathic, not telepathic, but any spiritual link as my summon?
No, I don't think you would have any sort of like link with it unless a specific spell.
It doesn't. But I thought you'd just be like, hey,
Yeah, sure.
have this. Yeah, sure. I love you so much, buddy. Have whatever you need.
Yeah. So you can roll with advantage.
Okay, cool. Okay, 19.
19. As you land and you're about to you bend your head and go look to the right, you see a man with a net. As he throws the net, I need a dex saving throw from you.
Why would he throw a net? She's so nice.
Oh, yeah. I
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving
Sorry, it
throw.
took me a minute. I nearly did. Oh, this is how.
Saving throw.
This is how you do that.
10.
You see the man, this grubby looking man wearing he's got like green clothing on, but it's very mishmashed. So it's like he's wearing like a green shirt, which is like the green of your box, and then he's got like a little straw hat covered in moss, so it's like browns and greens. As he throws the net and gives you like a toothless grin, just, I've got him! As he throws the net on you, and you are caught and swooped up onto the net. You see two other men come out of the tree line.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, I think we got a bird. Oh, well, let's not wait.
And they begin to tie the net tight. So you're sort of like struggling around in the net.
Help!
I imagine
too far away?
Yeah, you're too far away for us to hear from Z's thing. So
So we just hear a loud squawk.
I'd like to try and rip the net with my talons.
Cool. You can give me an attack roll with disadvantage.
15.
15. You begin to rake at the net and like scratch one of them. As you scratch the net, it begins to open up and like reveal a hole. As one of the guys comes to the tree line with it's almost like a farmer's what's it called?
sickle. Or
Yeah, not a
sorry.
sickle, but like
What?
a hay for moving hay.
Oh,
Like three-pronged
pitchfork.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pitchfork. As he comes in and he tries to bash you with the blunt end of the pitchfork. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes, it does.
You get hit in the top of the head and take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. How am I going against the net?
Yeah, you made a hole, but you got hit in the head as you try to get out of the hole.
Dazed.
Can I-
Dazed. Go on.
Go back. Can I try and get out the hole?
Yeah. You manage to wriggle out. It takes all of your movement to get yourself out, as you only have 10 foot of walk speed. As you manage to get out of the net, and you see the man with the net is just dragging an empty net now away from you.
Can I fly up?
Yeah.
I fly like fast as the wind back
as
to
you
me.
try to take off, the guy is going to try and hit you again with the blunt
Okay.
end of the pole, and misses as he swings it like a baseball bat, and you just take off above it.
And I wham back to the cart.
Cool. You fly back towards the cart. Within about 15 seconds, you get back to above the cart, and it's still these flatline, the rain's still merrily on the way.
Help! 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 Help!
Whoa. Okay, what's wrong?
There's
Can I stop the horses?
Yeah, you're right, mate. What's going on?
Yeah.
some
what's
people up there that there's a tree trunk up there. I was going to whack it out the way, and somebody, 3 people. One of them tossed a net over me. Another banged a pitchfork over my head. Managed to escape, but there's like 3 men up
Well,
there.
it's people and they hit you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and whacked me with a pitchfork.
Wow. We can go sort that out, can't we?
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, have some of these. I'll give you some berries, mate. Come on. Can't be having that. I'll leave the rest in the cart, but you can, have as many as you need. Yeah.
I eat 3 berries.
I'm going to take a little detour into the woods and try and find some cover.
Cool.
And see if I can move closer to the log but remain unseen by these guys.
Yeah.
Do you need anything? Yeah.
Yeah, can I have a survival check?
Survival.
Yeah, DC 10.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
mirror on the other side?
Yeah, you mirror on, again, you'll need to survival check for me.
I want to stand up with Hawkeen on my hand,
Just like, you show me who it was. Yeah, like a parent. Like, which one was it?
Can I point out with my talent? I just like imagine going like.
Don't
Probably,
forget,
you're probably 100 foot away.
it's still a long way away.
Oh, yeah.
You're still about 100
Yeah.
feet away from these
Yeah.
guys at the moment.
when we
But-
move up in point.
You can go with Blue and walk down the road, and then
Yeah.
when you get there, point them out to them.
I
Try
will
to do
say-
it stealthily.
That's not my forte.
Kaya? 13, cool.
Can
Alright,
I
you
just
go.
come?
You begin to go peel left. A saber goes far right. Can you roll me a d4?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we don't know if that's good or yet.
That's true.
That's great.
Could be that.
It
It could be.
Could be.
It's 4 lots of
Um,
great.
Saber goes charging out to the right to swoop in, and look at Kaya. You just go off the road about 20 foot and then walk up on the left hand side. As Blue, you approach going forward. Sporks and Z.
After hearing the description from Hawkeen, and it sounds like 3 yokels, I will just reach behind me, pick up the drawer, put it on the front of the cart in what I think is a pretty good position to fire from, and just nice and calmly pull the cart up the road.
Trotting speed.
Yep.
And I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You jump in the your mounted.
Your drawer.
Yeah. This is.
You jump in your
drive-by
drawer.
D&D, but you take off the road. Just trying space. Blue ahead. With Hawkeen on arm.
I don't think it's
Tell
going
you which one it was.
Yeah. Point them out, mate.
You carry on going. You see this. It goes into like a downhill slope, and you see this log in front, and 3 men stood in with their backs to you, staring at this net. You can catch like the fragmented conversation. What? You let him go? No, you let him go. Look, who ripped the net? Well, it was your job to sew up the net. Yeah, but I was busy. And you hear these 3 people having a chat.
Can I point out the one which got me in the net?
Yeah. You point out the guy with this, the hat. One of them's wearing this moss-coloured hat, green. One guy's wearing full black, including he's painted the back of his neck and like his nose as sort of like trying to what looks like camouflage. As one is put sticks and things in a like bomber jacket type thing. He's just put sticks and branches in, so he looks like almost like a really like badly descripted tree.
I love this.
Yeah, as these 3 guys argue about the net.
I would like to point out the one that got me in the net and the one that whacked me with the pitchfork.
Cool. So the guy in black and the guy with the hat.
Oi! You!
Can I hear Blue?
Yeah, far away.
Okay. That's all. Carry on, Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this 3 turn around. You alright? That's our bird.
It's my bird! Hey,
Remember
well,
me?
it's his own bird.
What? Yeah, well no, we caught that. That's ours.
It's not to be caught. Maybe we should catch you. What are you going to do with it?
What? I was gonna sell it.
It's not, what do you mean?
Well, that kind of bird. Well, I reckon make a good roast.
Make a good roast.
Yeah.
Feel like you might make a good roast in a minute, mate. What you got with this tree in the road as well?
What tree? What the trunk?
Yeah.
Well, it's just to make everyone pay the toll.
Oh, there's a toll now, is there?
Yeah.
Well, what's that toll?
15 gold pieces.
And why is there a toll?
Did you see one with the like tree branches sticking out? Because we said so. This is our road. This bit here is mine.
It's yours, is it?
Yeah.
I think the forest does not belong to anyone.
Well, this is the road. That's the forest.
Well, it's in the forest-ish. Cuts through.
And do you see one of them?
Yeah, and it's 15 gold pieces each. And what have you got on the car?
Nothing of yours. Now, stand aside and we're going to pass and you're going to wait here. Or go... Actually, no, you should go away. What would your mothers think? Why are you out here?
You need a persuasion check.
Does it have to be persuasion?
Yeah.
Can I do intimidation?
Oh, you can try intimidate him if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Please, could I stand up and just put my hand on my sword to give Blue advantage?
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I would love that, thank you. Because that was either a 12 or a 23.
23. You see one of them. Oh, actually, let's do some.
Yeah.
Roll some dice.
It's almost like it's D&D, guys.
Oh my god.
You see one.
Maybe we should let them pass. Yeah, maybe we should. No, this is my road. This is mine.
Which one? Please
How-
tell us
The
the
bomber
guidance.
jacket. Yeah.
Fair enough.
How close am I now?
You can see these guys.
Am I within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Can I face that to be sort of behind them?
Yeah.
Within 5 feet of them, and use my winters like face that to make them afraid of me.
You see Kaya out of nowhere. There is like a winter's wind just whips through the trees as you see Kaya reappear behind these three guys. Go on.
Once I see that, can I lean forward, Squawkson? The one that looks like a silly tree? Fire away.
And you see
Beaming.
Kaya reappears as and it takes a second for Kaya to like materialize in her true form, and it's sort of like it ends up being this ghostly sort of
Apparition.
apparition that appears behind them. Is it a wisdom saving throw?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so that was really strange. It's a natural 20, a 1, and a 12. So
What's the DC?
Your spell, I guess.
Is it my spell? I
I'd
guess.
assume so.
Yeah.
Your spell
In which
DC.
case, it's only a 13.
Oh,
13.
that's good.
um,
2, right?
That's 2.
you see the one with the hat and the one with the black paint on him panic and scatter left and right as the one in the armor jacket turns too slowly as you materialise behind him in your true form. As these two just and like disappear left and right. And yeah, there's one to the road. Who are you? This is my road. Would you like to make an attack roll with the catapult?
Oh yeah.
What's the plus on catapult?
Plus 5.
Oh yeah.
That's
I
fine.
love that.
Oh!
Natural 19.
Natural
Plus
19.
5.
And then, that definitely hits as you fire this jagged rock at the back of this man's head. Can you roll 2d8, please?
Oh!
Glad I didn't get hit with that.
D8.
diamond
the
one.
one that does like a diamond.
Yeah.
That one.
And then you get a second one.
This guy.
And I have
Diamond.
this diamond. Yeah.
Well done.
Any pluses to this as well?
Oh!
2 sevens.
Oh, wow.
17. 14.
14. What's your strength modifier?
-2.
Minus 2. So there's 12 points of damage as this rock pelted through the air, like arcs, and just comes in at the back of this guy's head, who, hit in the back of the head, falls into Kaya. Kaya, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, I'd love to.
Gulp.
Gold.
No, you got that right.
Well, at least I killed him.
It's a
Oh, that's
natural
really
18 plus
Okay.
my dex, which is 5.
You see the rock coming and
Is
sides
5?
as the guy looks at you, hit in the back of the head, and drops, hits the tree trunk, and collapses over the other side of it, dead.
What?
Woo!
Straight up murdering.
I'm not sure we needed to do
You
that.
see, as one of the fleeing ones going to the right, he goes, Chap! As he like disappears into the brush.
Chap.
Yeah, runs into the bushes.
Poor chap.
Can you go and collect the rock?
I'll pick it up for you.
Can I run and give this gentleman a berry?
Yeah, you go over to him
Yeah.
to check on the body. You rush over and see that the back of his head has completely caved in.
I'll put a berry in it.
In his head.
Just pat him. Close the eyes.
Just this shock, just as on his face, just complete. Yeah.
Well, that's what you get.
If they trust me.
Okay, well, I'm afraid now. I guess we'll drag the body to the side.
Saber.
Yeah, when I heard blue, did I realise what I was doing and turn around?
Yeah. You hear crashing of footsteps coming through the brush as you walking in the same direction as they're coming.
Am I hearing somebody running away?
Some guy turns around and
You
yells.
see
the
a
name.
man with a hat on, panic, sweating, pushing through the brush, and he gets to you and goes, "There's ghosts in the forest! There's ghosts in the forest! And they killed one of my friends!"
Well, you should keep running away then. I'm let you go.
Wait, disappears.
Yeah.
Bashing. You've seen fall over, stumble, and pick himself up and keep running.
Cool. Can I spare the dying on this guy? That's Chet?
When you get to him, he is
It's too late.
deceased.
He's got a berry in his head,
He's got a berry in his head. Oh, well.
I will give you this on a 12. You killed him 3 times over.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Bless him. That was a good hit.
What was, yes.
It was a seriously good hit.
Daddy.
Right, well, okay. Suppose we better get this tree out of the way then.
I volunteer to bash the tree out of the way and do so.
Awesome.
We hope so.
Guidance.
As I said, can I collect the rock?
Yeah.
I'll pick it up from the ground
You
and give
dig it out of the back of this man's head.
Yes.
After you get the berry out of the way, pull the rock out, put the berry
There we
back.
go.
You have this rock. You get this jagged rock back, which you can sort of clean off. Maybe clean it on Z.
Charming.
Get back in the pouch. So you Hawking moves in, bashes the log out of the way using your phoenix strength, and yeah, the road is clear again.
Can I reposition Squawkson? Covering my rear, please.
You reposition Squawkson to the back of the car, leaving the front seat for Kaya or Saber or Blue to jump in, but I think it's Kaya that normally takes the front seat, or has done for the last few occasions. Yeah. Saber finally reappears.
Yeah, sorry guys, got a bit excited and went in the wrong direction.
Oh.
Sorry about that. What happened?
It was just some lads. They obviously did me by wrong, and we gave them. Well, Kaya gave them a decent bit of a fright. I shouted at them a bit.
I think you scared them very well.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, was it?
I was only there for backup.
Awesome. What happened to
Thank
the
you.
back of that one's head?
Oh, he fell.
Oh.
Squawkson fired a rock in the back of his head.
Oh.
That happened before he fell.
Oh.
And then he's there.
Gigantic bird in the back of the catapult.
Right.
So if you have any prayers of tear or anything that you need to do,
Nope.
Wow. Yeah, go on. I'll say a prayer for him on the road. Yeah.
that's good. Cheers for moving the log, by the way, mate. So, good job on that. And yeah, I guess are we on the road again now?
On the road again.
On the road again.
I just can't wait.
You carry on. Do you guys stop for like lunch, or do you just keep going?
No, there's enough of us that we can eat lunch.
Yeah, we
and
could
move.
trade out if need.
Cool. Can you give me another just travelling check?
Yep.
So D20 plus your proficiency twice.
Good this time. 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, you carry on down the road. You get to one part, and the cart ends up. The road sort of has slipped with the mud, and you end up like the cart ends up going like a nearly like a 30-degree angle to one side, and you have to take it really slow with like Blue holding on to the side to keep the cart from stop it from tipping over, as you like very gingerly guide the horses through this like treacherous bit that's sort of slipped away in the earth's given out underneath and sort of left it at like 2 levels. But you get past it. It takes you about half an hour to clear that sort of section of road. Still, go.
So do you think that maybe is why nobody's been coming out of Kilk, because the road's been a bit disappeared? Just maybe it's not a really horrible thing. Maybe it's simple as that.
Upon that, any tracks the other side of this hazard?
You can give me a survival check and have a look. While this is all going on, you can sort of like take turns to make anyone to make a survival check. And that could just be
14.
12.
12.
10.
6.
Squawkson, Kilking, you can make these checks as well.
Yeah, sure.
Survival.
Survival.
It's no.
Nat 20.
Yeah, no. I just don't think it could be saved.
Nat 20.
Awesome.
Sound familiar?
For that, plus that.
19.
19.
The animals are the best in the pack.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
Squawkson, you spot some footprints. 3 sets of footprints.
Footprints, 3 sets.
Human.
Human.
You also find a what looks to be a jar of black paint. Hawking, you find you follow these tracks. They deviate from the path for a little while and then come back. You spot like a tree that's had all its branches ripped off, like the lower part of a tree, like a young sapling. All the branches have been ripped off, and a large rock is missing a large portion of moss.
I think those guys were here before. Just a little thought.
And I take the black paint.
You can add that.
Fires that from the catapult.
You can add that to your inventory. Black paint. If you so wish. You can pop it in your sack. It's only like a small jar, maybe like half the size of a normal mason jar.
Yeah.
Is what you've got. Yeah.
Cool. I'm too scared to talk because it might mean I have to roll. It's just,
Yeah, no.
yeah, I'm just going to sit in the back and I'm praying for the old mate boy who fell over back there. Just saying a prayer. Very quiet.
Joaquin's gone up and seen if he can see anything.
Cool. Or can you fly up into the air? Perception checks.
Not really good, I'm 12.
12. You fly around. It's very bright up here. There's a sun beating down. You can think you can make out, like you just do a couple of circle loops instead of flying off in directions. You do a couple of circle loops. You can think you can see a large, what looks like fort, like a stone fort, like way off in the distance, sort of glinting back at you as you fly around and then land.
I tell that to everyone. Guys, way out in the distance seems to be a thing that looks like a big stone fort. But I think we got a good amount of time before we hit it.
Is it in the direction that we're already headed?
Dungeon Master?
Yes, in the direction you're heading.
Excellent. We're on track.
What's that?
Newbies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, well, good spot, mate.
I killed someone.
You did. Good job, buddy. You little killer machine.
A tiny killer machine.
Yes. You
Excuse me.
scare me daily. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess let's keep going up, but be cautious.
What time of day is it now?
Midday, between midday and 1 o'clock, something like that.
No worries. I will keep concentrating on leading this cart.
You guys carry on then, making your way.
Making my way downtown.
You travel across the road or down the road. Again, you see nobody on this track. Nobody. This is a it's a wide road. It gets things get wider as you approach. As you see the sun beginning to dwindle in the sky, as it becomes sort of towards evening, you come across the road becomes slightly wider, and you see stone. It begins to be like stone chippings rather than just dirt. And you see off to your off the right is a signpost and another track that leads off. The sign is a little bit damaged. It's like crooked, and as you pass, you see two wooden blocks, both pointing in the same direction. One that seems to be made of some sort of blackened, charred wood with like it's almost like silver paint around the outside of it, the arrow shape that says Blackmorn Estate. So Blackmorn Estate, and then another smaller wooden sign that's been nailed on, just basic wood, that says Tramfire Farm. The Blackmorn Estate one is in almost pristine condition and is above in say this size, and the little one is underneath this Tramfire Farm, which is like that size.
Have we heard those names before?
Not as far as I know.
No.
What were we expecting to see on this road? I don't really.
I think Kilk.
Just Kilk, right?
From what I remember, I don't really remember the map from one of the taverns.
Well, do you reckon we should hop in and see if they've got any news on the town?
Or even if there's a day.
Yeah, or even if there's a day.
I guess so. I don't know which one.
Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Everyone?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds like a wise idea.
Hawkeen's gonna just go up not as far, but see if there's anything in the road along the path.
Cool. You fly up. Give me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
As you fly up, you see that the stone fort is now closer, than a lot closer than it was. You see down the track that you're looking at, the one that says Tramfire Farm and Blackmorn Estate, there is a farmhouse way off in the distance. Probably maybe a half a day's ride on a cart. The fort, an hour away. The stone fort, massive gatehouse at the front of it. You can see towers along the edges of the stone wall now. You can also from this height see what looks like bleachers, so these stadium seating out the front of this fort.
I feed this information to everyone else.
It's a strange sounding fort from what I've seen. I don't think I've seen too many forts.
Well, it's half a day ride in the wrong direction to go elsewhere. Are we thinking this fort is Kilk then? Or Kilk's past it?
It sounds like it's got a stadium on the side of it, something like that. Was it Breeze? So I would suggest this is most definitely Kilk. I think we need to maybe have a sit down and think. Hawking, did you see any movement around the fort or stadium?
Dungeon Master?
It was a bit. These objects are huge. Looking for individual people from this distance is quite difficult. You see a little bits of movement on the ramparts of this fort wall. You would guess are people, but it's like standing on a second story floor trying to look at ants. That's what it's equivalent to.
Yeah. Feed that to everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I think we need to get on our way to Kilk, but I'm not sure we should approach it plain of day, should we say. I think we maybe need to do a little bit of scouting before we...
I think...
I'm still worried the fact that all we've met along this road is not very nice things.
Yeah, less than savoury folks.
Question: Why are you trying to head to Killing? I don't really pick anything up.
Kill.
I don't really pick anything up.
We're right, it's a long story, but we're tracking what potentially is someone that is killing magical folk or performing rituals on them on behalf of the leaders of breeze.
Yeah, I was going to tell you this, mate. It's a little bit of a weird one. That's kind of why I've been trying to get you out here sometimes, just to help us have a look and that. But I know that you're busy from time to time, so it's fine.
Thanks for the info. Should me and our squirrel companion try and blend in with like wildlife and try and do some scouting at the same time?
Well, I was thinking you might take Dwyer with you.
What's he done?
He's a donut dog.
He's got the donut thing on his.
I think now would possibly be a good time to we all sit down, we discuss how we want to approach this.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, well, let's pull up to the side, I guess, and maybe find somewhere for a camp.
Sounds good.
You see that like out ahead there's like a past this junction to where this tramfire farm and the Blackthorn estate. There is a like pull-in point, and you can see that somebody's already made camp here. So you can pull the cart off. It wouldn't be like you could tie the horses up to a tree, but it's not. You're going to be pretty visible in this location. But there is a campfire there.
Right.
You know, it looks like it's been frequented by other people. As you pull in there, you tie up the horses, I guess, unhitch the horses, tie them up for the evening, as you prepare to sort of bed down for the evening and have a bit of discussion, eat some food. You've been on the road a long time now, it's been all day, and you've only eaten breakfast, so and a couple of mouthfuls of rations between you, so you sort of sit down and prepare a nice meal. Sabre?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find something to eat, hunting. I'll do a survival.
Use survival check. Kaya?
Could have probably got some help there, mate.
Yes, does maybe Squawkson or Hawking want to help me hunt for something?
Yeah, I'm going to look for some small animals.
Yeah. Cool. Are you going to help guide Sabre in, or are you going to be like work as a team, or are you going to
I'm going to work as a team.
Work as a team?
Cool.
In which case, Sabre, can you roll with advantage then? As Hawking goes, sort of flies above you, and then sort of like...
What's it going to be?
Potatoes. Fiddlesticks.
Yeah. Roll?
I rolled 2 7s in a row.
Which with a survival?
Is 9.
Hawking, you quickly spot things for Sabre to hunt and take shots at, but unfortunately Sabre's looking up at you and just trampling through the undergrowth and scaring whatever is in front of him away. And so you're constantly looking up, trying to find each other.
I'm so sorry, Hawks. I'm usually much better with this. I've just not been feeling myself the last few days.
Insight check.
Insight check. Give me an insight check.
Nat 20!
You've not known Sabre for very long, but he is being truly genuine with what he's saying. Maybe it's just road fatigue, maybe he's been on the road too long, maybe he just needs a nice drink. Sit down, put his feet up, nice bottle of rum, and just chill out. He's working too hard for them. Yeah.
Poor guy.
I'm worried about Castor. I'm for a while.
I'm going to go off on my own a tiny bit and look for any other things to hunt.
Yeah, go for it.
Perception or survival?
Survival. We'll cut back to you in just a moment to roll, but just don't tell me what it is for a minute. Blue, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm following behind this loud, clumsy idiot and picking up the berries and stuff that all the animals were eating.
Already behind it.
Yes.
Kaya?
I'm probably making more of a camp without making a camp back where we were, which sounds really silly, but sort of making sure it's cozy, getting rid of the big stones, just all the sort of things. Not necessarily lighting a fire, but gathering firewoods and bit of things, but also keeping an ear out for dogs.
Okay. Who has a perception?
17.
Blue, have you noticed that Kaya's been a bit quiet today?
I mean, I guess a bit, but you know, there's a lot more voices. I mean,
That's a good point. Maybe that's what it is.
yeah, I mean, the horses are chatty. Squawkson is very chatty. Hawkeen, obviously, me and him go way back, so so I expected that. Yeah, I mean, no, you mention it a little bit, but I don't know. You know, it's a scary world out here. It's not the happiest job we have, so maybe it's just a bit of that.
Yeah. Fair point. Fair point.
Z, what are you doing?
Z will just take a quick patrol 50 feet out from the camp and just make sure there's nothing untowards here and make sure that there's no easy way for people to sneak up on us.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
5.
You traipse around like you just flummoxed by the amount of possible entries people could come in, but assume that if people are going to come and try and attack you, they're going to come from the road. Why would you risk trying to like snag your ankle going through the undergrowth when you can just walk down a nice flat road? As you like circle back into the camp, Squawkson, what are you doing?
Since I saw some nuts and stuff, can I have some?
Yeah, you just the nuts that you've still got packed in your face. Yeah, just chip those away. Yeah, you eat them. As Z, you're coming back to camp. Can I have a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no.
13.
13. You come back through to the camp through the undergrowth, having just had a conversation with yourself about snagging an ankle and a trip, fall, as the long rod tucked into your belt slips out in front of you, and you come crashing down on the rod, which shatters. Silver gas escapes from this glass rod. As you begin to hear the creatures around you, you see like a bird, look like a little raven in a tree. Look down, you see ha 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 ha. That's Half-Orc. Squawk! Ah! Yeah. As all animal sounds return to you, as you pick yourself up and make yourself way back into camp. Hawkeen.
I rolled 17.
17. You swoop down and see a pheasant, like just beginning to fall asleep.
Remember what a pheasant is again?
Like a big bird, basically, like a big just runs.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
fly
Oh,
very
yeah,
well.
that.
They make a
that
horrible
thing
noise.
that we really
Yeah.
Dive with
Go
talons!
for it. Make me an attack roll.
Because it's hard to sleep, get advantage.
Yeah, go on, give for it advantage.
I hope there's not a druid somewhere in this
Nat
woods
20.
that has sent this guy out.
You go down, grab this pheasant by its neck, take off again. You instantly crush its neck in your talons, lift it into the air. He's dead. What's the damage though?
Oh, I'm going to do 19 damage.
You do 19 damage as you you squash this thing's neck. It doesn't even have a chance to
Get me them dogs.
to like even wake up properly as you just squeeze and lift this thing into the air as you soar through a portal, and you see a lovely lone mountaintop, slightly covered in snow now, and you can hear the chirping of your young
Hey.
in the distance, as you see your wife circling the top of the mountain.
Do I still have a pheasant?
You still have the pheasant.
Yes! Hey kids! I bought dinner!
Mum! Dad's got tea! As you fly towards the mountaintop. Squawkson, you're feasting away as Z approaches the path back to the camp.
Hello.
All that comes out of Squawkson's mouth is just little
You don't realise though.
Hello, Spartan. You look like you've been well fed. I think it might be bedtime.
As fortune, you can go up to Z, run up and jump into Z's arms and curl up in a nice warm spot behind Z's, tucked underneath Z's hair, in the top of in the back. You just lie down, rubbing all the lovely good berry juice down the back.
Into Zaya's, I imagine, scars from occasional battles or just
lovely blackcurrant liquid all in the back of Z's clothes. As I would like to give a very good hand to well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Awesome.
if I let you stay up and play more in D&D, your dad will be very, very cross with you. So I am very looking forward to playing with you again tomorrow when we have our second edition of the Christmas one shot.
Will we be filming that?
Potentially, yeah. We're gonna try and see what it comes out like, and then go from there. But there is going to be a few of us. So I will. We'll take a quick break now, and then I'll let you guys go and get into bed, and we're going to continue on the story. But you'll be able to catch up with this because you'll have the recordings, and I'll make sure your dad shows you what happens next. So yeah, we'll take 5, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah.
Thank you.
We see Squawkson begin to chitter at Z's feet. Z now lost the trumpet of languages, is unable to understand Squawkson. The Squawkson twitters away at Z's feet. As the light begins to descend from the sky and it becomes early evening. Underneath the trees it begins to grow a bit warmer, but it's still sort of March time of year, still early spring, so it is still cold in the evenings as you guys group together at camp. Fire prepared, not lit, but ready to go, thanks to Kaya. Unfortunately, no food found.
whoa.
Apart from Blue's foraged, but no meat on the table for tonight's tea.
Can we see any glowing coming from the distance?
I would say you can possibly where you are. You can't see the glowing of light, but you probably see trails of smoke in the evening sky. Columns of where you could where fires would be lit and pluming above it.
How far away do I think that is?
Well, Hawkson said it was about an hour away.
Right. Okay.
Hawkeen. He disappears for 5 minutes, and I've already forgotten his name. Hawkeen. Said it was about an hour in cart away.
Right. I think I'm gonna take the first long rest. I'm gonna just sit by the fire, feeling a little hungry, a bit tired. I've ran in the wrong direction. I've not really achieved anything of great note today, so I'm just gonna sit down and sulk, I think, and just trance and take a long rest first. I'm not gonna speak to anyone. I'm just gonna fold my arms, sit down, and just glass eye over and
I'm looking for Hawkeen. Hello, mate. Hawkeen, come back to the camp. Anyone seen Hawkeen?
Just like to point out, Sabre, you would have seen him go through a portal.
I did see him go through a portal. Okay, yes. Well, yeah, he
You can do this before you trance.
He caught a pheasant, which I thought he was going to bring to us for dinner, but then he went through this sort of circle thing in the sky.
Oh, was it blue?
Yes.
Yeah, blue.
Yeah. Yes, blue.
Okay.
I think I heard some squawking coming through the blue circle, but I couldn't understand it.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, a goodbye would have been nice, but I mean, what are friends for? Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I guess get some shut eye. Oh well, I don't take watches that often. I've noticed. I think. I'm sorry. So I guess I'll take the first one if no one wants to sit.
I could do with the rest.
Thank you, Blue. Just before I get my head down, is there any chance I could just flick through my potions book?
100%.
Specifically looking for a potion that reminds me of the green potion that I gave to Saber before their battle.
The battle with the
Battle
Battle
Forge.
the one that managed to amplify his spellcasting ability, and for in-game purposes gave him an extra spell slot.
Yes.
That's the potion I'm referring to. Give me a investigation check. So you open your book, which is a little bit grubby now as you've been on the road and been in and out of your bag. You put it, like Squawkson's had a go at it. One of the pages got.
Did you say investigation?
Yes.
17.
So you flick through the entire volume of this book. It takes you about an hour to flip through, rifling through the pages. There is no potion in this book that will allow for amplification of magical essence, which is what this thing did. There are multiple potions in there to buff your healing, to buff your, well, I say buff your healing to heal you. There's those potions in there to buff your strength and speed, or to increase your capacity of your mind, to open it up. There is a potion in there that is very good for remembering things, but there are no potions in there that would, in game, give you an extra spell slot.
Okay. Then Z would just disappointingly get her head down.
It does. Your potion book is it's not like it's not like the greatest. This is like the
It's
basic.
not the highest level.
No, this is sort
Beginner's
of
guide.
like the beginner's guide to potion making.
Absolutely.
There are it's the potions in here would be very. You get the sense as you flip through the book. It's very. It's like. I'm just gonna have to. Can I borrow that? So I think this is the new Squawkson going forward. But yeah, you
Squeak, you nuts.
Thing with look, it's the potions in there. There are a variety of potions, but they are all beginner entry level potions. So, for instance, buffing your strength would only give you a small buff and only for a short period of time. You know from teachings and things from the past that there are stronger spells, or stronger potions for these sorts of things.
Sweet. Are we just onto the watch then, or?
Yeah. Has anyone got anything else they want to do? Okay. So you taking first watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth mode it and bark skin, because I've not used it before, where it's the end of the day. I've not used a spell today. Well, I've used one good berry. So yeah, I'm just gonna bark skin and like just lean against a tree, kind of far away but nearish to the fire, so I can see at least the around, and then just watch. Guidance. No, I can't. It's concentration.
Cool.
No guidance.
You bark skin, you touch a tree and cast the spell, and your skin takes on the bark-like appearance. It's still blue. It just goes. It raises and cracks, and toughens up. You feel like it's not restricting your movement in any way, but it is a little bit heavier. Your arms are a little bit heavier now as you move them with the added extra weight of your skin, turning to this like wood effect.
Well, it feels like winter weight back home.
Give me a perception check.
10 plus 5, I think I am. June skills. 15.
15. Because you go from early evening to late at night. You don't hear or see anybody coming out of the tree line. You hear the crackle and pop of the fire as it burns through like the dry wood, and then as You go over and put a wet log on, that hissing sound. The water escapes through the wet log and steam comes out. It's you just survey into the darkness.
Yeah.
Who are you waking up next?
I guess not to be rude. I guess Z, because I mean these guys don't rest that much, or at least they just trance. So I'll just go gently with Z. Just didn't see anything. Think we're alright for the moment. I'm gonna bed down.
Okay. I'll make sure I holler if I see anything. I'll nice and quietly get up and just move 20 feet or so away from the main camp towards the fort, and just find myself a good stealthy position to keep an eye out.
Cool. There's like a little where a tree's fallen, it's lifted the roots, it's fallen away from the road and lifted the roots up, and it's kind of like hollowed out. There's a little few grubs in there, but you can sit with your back against it. With your black armour, you're pretty much invisible. It is a bit restricted, you have to keep poking your head out to look around, but you are sort of blending quite nicely with the underside of these tree root
Super.
thing. I need 2 things from you. I need a perception check from you.
Perception 18.
Cool. And I also need a wisdom saving throw from you.
8.
Cool. See, you poke your head out. Again, listening to the fire. It dies down. You hear owls and nighttime creatures. You hear nothing on the road, no horses, no people, nothing. As you sort of survey. Then you hear that little voice in the back of your mind. Yes. Closer. Get closer. As you begin to feel your eyes droop, and you hear the words, bring it to me. When you blink, you are standing over Kaya, arm outstretched for her chest. You are walking towards her within 10 feet of her as your arm is outstretched aiming straight towards Kaya's chest.
Can I stop myself?
Give me a strength saving throw.
Nope. 8.
8. You have no control over your arm at this point. Your other arm is free, and you try and grab the wrist, but your arm is dragging you forwards towards Kaya. As you stumble, trying to dig your feet into the ground and just slipping forward, reaching out for Kaya. You're now within 5 feet of Kaya.
Can I grab my dagger?
Yeah.
And slice it up my arm.
Get it off.
Yeah, I'm going to get you to give me a Constitution saving throw. You're going to take the damage that you would from your blade. I'll get you to roll that. I want to give you a Constitution saving throw.
That's pretty good.
Con save 18.
18. Okay. The reason I asked you to roll a con save is because you're trying to do this to yourself rather than just stab someone else. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But you bring your knife into your arm and then rake it back. Blood spurts out of your arm. Roll damage for your dagger and take it off yourself.
I'll do. Dagger is 1d4, isn't it? 1 point of damage. Dexterity.
Yeah.
So 3.
You say 3 points of damage. As they hear the blood splatter on the floor.
And Kaya's face.
Yeah, blood spurts everywhere. Your arm is still trying to get to Kaya. You can make this next athletics check with advantage. As you begin to feel you see the fingertips begin to loosen as your fingertips move as the blood flows out.
Yeah. 18.
Cool. You realise that this is not good. Trying to grab the arm isn't going to work. So instead, you punch yourself in the stomach, right in the chest, to wind yourself. You double back and are just gasping for air, lying on the floor, As Kaya, you hear this loud thud and see Z. As you open your eyes, you see Z on her back, holding this arm, which has now gone limp.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay? See, what? Your arm! And I will quickly cast Goodberry and just pass her a few. Oh gosh! And then I'll try and get some cloth and I'll just bandage. What happened?
Something was trying to make me get your amulet. I don't know what, but I've stopped it now. And I just about turn and walk off.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I don't think Kaya's gonna go back to bed. I think she's probably now gonna get up and just sort of pace around the camp. And probably every now and then look at the amulet that's actually brought probably nothing but trouble and be like, okay, you know, and then like think about taking it off and then whatnot, and then eventually like walk back to the campfire just as it's the not unlit campfire. Do we light it? I don't remember. Okay. As it's getting light, just take out the book and open it and be like, hey Arlo, sorry to bug you and hope packing's going well. Would there be a reason why my friend might try and take it from me, unbeknownst to her, by like a voice or an entity, or just yeah? What do you think? Just and then put the book down, and then probably pace around some more.
You hear after about 15 minutes, you hear scratching from the book. The writing is somewhat different to the normal handwriting that Arlo writes in. His penmanship, he might be a bit of a eccentric and stuff, but his penmanship is superb. It's like flowing letters. You see that there's like elvish bits in the common, so like some of the words that he writes in Elvish, which you can read, and they're just beautiful to look at. This is very sloppy handwriting. As it writes, I'll do it in his voice. Gaia? Yes, sorry, been drinking. Is he still wearing that cursed shit?
Yeah, yes. Dot.
Maybe take it off.
What if she can't?
And you just see there's like scratching, and then there's loads of scratching, and then he rubs out. There's like a big splodge just appears on your notepad of just golden stuff. And then at the right, sorry, slipped over. Cleric. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Tie her up.
Okay, thanks. Maybe go sleep it off.
He then writes, dragon whiskey kicking my ass.
I'm gonna leave that red.
You hear more scratching in the notepad as you like shut it and leave it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Arlo was no use. Z's walked off. I'm gonna go pray against a tree.
Cool.
It's like a last ditch attempt. I'm not very happy about having to do it because last time I went to Maliki for advice, she told me to stop running, and that does not seem like the sort of thing I want to do right now. So this is a very reluctant prayer, but it's a prayer nonetheless of, yeah, what how could I help my friend, and why do they want this necklace, and please don't just say stop running because that's really not useful.
So
Prayer to the tree. Yeah.
Give me a religion check.
Oh, it's not great. I don't think I have a very high religion.
I think it was maybe even a 0 from
I think
last
it
time.
might even be a 0. Yeah, it is. It's like a 7.
Now, I know someone in the party has inspiration.
Oh, it's me.
I feel like it's Luke as well.
I think it's 2.
Yeah, I have
If you want to
inspiration.
use your inspiration,
Well, I would love to use my inspiration.
you may reroll the 20.
It's even worse. That was a 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Thanks for trying.
you go and stand near a tree, and you've got a couple of spellcasters, and you have Caster, and you have Saber, a religious man, in your party, and you try to get that thought of maybe I can boost the connection with my god. Maybe if I try near Saber, maybe we can bounce off each other.
Like an antenna.
Like a religious antenna.
Yeah. He's got a direct line, isn't he? So
It's wearing metal.
You
That's
go
probably
in-
going to help.
You go and like try and trance and pray to Maliki next to Saber, digging your feet into the earth, and I probably like kneeling with your hands in the dirt as you close your eyes and open them to see drifting petals begin to fall from a tree as Saber blows them into the distance.
I didn't even have to roll to do the wrong thing there.
Yes. I didn't have to be awake to do that.
well, I guess I would have sort of hanged her head down in sadness, and then just fall back and sit down and just wait for everybody else to wake up because she's got nothing else.
See, where do you wander off to?
Z would just go and get comfortable by the fire.
Okay, so you sort of like walk away and then come back.
Yeah. And just try and get a little bit of rest before the morning.
There's like near the campfire, there's like these logs where people sit on to like eat food and stuff, so you can kind of sit, and it's sort of like a bit of a sad moment I'm picturing. Is Kaya feeling pretty low about everything, just sat there slumped on a thing. Z, obviously, after what just happened, I'm guessing feeling confused and conflicted as you come and sit opposite Kaya on the logs, listening to Blue snoring. As Saber, you probably wake up first before night is over.
Sadness.
This is kind of really sad.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19 for Punch Buggy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna kiss him on the forehead and wake him up. I'm just gonna run and kick him in the side.
I don't know why you're looking at me. Is that what I can do?
Yeah, you run over and boot Blue in the side, get his ribs. Yeah, you take damage.
It's 2 points
2 points of
for
damage.
an unarmed strike.
Hold on, let me just long rest first.
So you and Kaya go for some really deep shit, and these two are just.
Ow! Every morning! Whoa, why?
Ha! Punch Buggy.
That was a kick.
Semantics.
Don't know the rules.
as this is all happening, you see a very shell-shocked Squawkson poke out from behind a tree trunk, visibly shaking. Shaking, looking directly at you, Kai.
Oh, I'll go over and I'll speak with animals
Mm-hmm.
and be like, oh, Squawkson, my dear, what's the matter?
Z went all funny.
Yeah, I know. I don't think she meant to. We just don't really know what's going on right now. She still loves you, and you still got your stones and your special little crossbow, and I don't think you'll need to use it against Z. But if she goes funny like that again, maybe just disappear into a tree for a bit.
Okay. Okay. And sort of runs over and hugs your leg.
Oh, we should pick them up and just, scooch
just fall straight asleep in your arms. You see like some of the pebbles fall out of it. They just collapse back, some of the pebbles just fall out of the sling.
I'll try and catch the pebble, drop most of them, and then just sort of put Squawkson gently into a pocket.
You wake up blue. It's very early morning. Talking maybe like the sun hasn't risen yet. It's still dark outside.
Can we see any glowing from the fort? Nothing at all.
Now you can see, if you really concentrate, you can see the plumes of smoke coming from fires.
Even though it's still dark, we can't.
Still dark.
Okay, can't see any light.
It's more to do with because you're in trees.
Yeah.
You can't. The trees go on far enough to block all the light.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can I find a can I find a tree to do some swordsmanship up against and try and work out some of this
Yeah. Go for
issues and anger?
Just give me a D20 plus your proficiency bonus twice.
Oh.
One. You holding your right arm was pretty badly cut. You've dug your blade in a good inch into your forearm and raked it down the length of your arm, so it's still very sore. But so the first few attacks you make, you end up dropping your sword as you let go of it, just not out of practice, but just out of pain. You just let go. But you end up picking up your sword again and practicing with your left hand, your offhand, and it's not as good, and you're not happy with the results. But you just work. It's more working through that anger than actually practice. And by the end of the evening, the tree, by the time the sun comes up, that tree's looking badly damaged.
Good.
Can I, when I think Z sort of got out the worst of her anger, can I just sort of walk over and be like, now, we don't have to talk about it immediately. I can see you're still sort of working it through, and I'm sure you're really cross with yourself. But I don't think it was your fault. So please don't blame yourself. But I do think it's probably time that we try and take that armor off. Maybe. I had a little chat with Arlo, and he seems to think that possibly it might be something to do with the armor. Just gonna leave that there for you to think on, and when you feel ready, we can talk about it. Okay?
Am I impelled? Because I say Z's now thinking about, she doesn't want to be a hindrance to this team. Am I allowed? Am I allowed to think about taking this armor off?
Give me a wisdom saving.
Can I wait? Can I cast resistance on Z, even though I don't really know what's going on?
So resistance is sort of a damage type, isn't it?
So
Read spell out, 'cause I've not.
you can touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
If you want to be part of this, you can go over and sort of It's up to you whether Kaya would have told Saber, but at this point,
Well, I think what's happened is obviously I've woken up, I've run over, I've given Blue a good shoe. And then
you've probably seen Z wander off and start
wander
wandering
off and
himself.
start beating the crap out of a tree, and I think something
That's
weird.
just Z behaviour though, right?
Then Kyla's gone, maybe you should take the armour off. I agree, take the armour off, so I'm going to try and just give her a little
Yeah,
beat.
I wasn't whispering it, so
Cast resistance.
As you touch Z's forehead,
Mm.
there's a little tiny golden scales appear on your forehead. You may roll this with a D4.
Did you say proficiency?
No, this is just wisdom.
Just
saving throw.
wisdom save. No. That would be a 14.
14. You guys watch this as well. And Z goes, yeah. Takes this is just for everyone. Keep everyone on the same page. This is magical black armor that seems to fit everybody that touches it. It begins to expand and shrink to fit the person. As Z begins to lift this thing, two things happen. In the back of your mind, you hear no. As you try to pull it, the armor shrinks and begins to constrict against your skin. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing shrinks to suck to your skin, and you visibly see the indents made on Z's collar, like the shoulders, as they actually shrink into the muscles. As soon as you let go, or if you decide to let go, well, it depends. Yeah, it is beginning to shrink. You're still holding your fingers being trapped underneath the metal, like you're squishing two pieces of metal together.
Not today. And I'll walk off to the horses and start.
As you
attaching.
let go, you feel the armour begin to reform, and you are left with some hellish marks on your shoulders, and especially around your sides, where you felt like your ribs were going to pop.
And this is visible to everyone, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a bit weird. I'm going to sit down, eat some breakfast and prepare some spells.
We've got to try and figure out how to get this armour off Z.
I agree.
It obviously doesn't want to be taken off,
No.
which makes me more worried.
Well, yes. I woke up and she was standing over me, and she had a big old cut in her arm, and she said that something was trying to get her to take the amulet off me, and I think when I chatted to Arlo about it, and he was pissed, but the little bit he didn't say that made sense was that he thinks it's probably, the cursed armour shit, as he so eloquently put it. I think it's probably, I know we don't know what any of these things do, and maybe I should take the amulet off too, but whatever this thing is, it clearly wants it, so maybe I should leave it on just in case. I don't know.
We maybe need a wiser cleric than I am.
Oh, well, you're pretty wise, Saber. Well, you've only cast over here, but you can't have everything.
But do you think this armour's like evil?
Cursed, for sure.
Possessed, maybe? Who knows?
Do you think it's like a thing, like a being inside it or something,
I
or?
don't know. Did we ever find out where the armour came from? I know the amulet came from a specific crypt raider man from the Depth's Gaze, or was the armour from the same place?
I don't think anyone was able to identify it.
No,
Just that it was
I mean,
cursed.
I'll pull out my helmet. It's made of the same thing as this, and it just looks like this.
You remember that when Arlo cast Identify on this thing, it gave you a speech in Abyssal that you all heard in your heads, and it destroyed his lovely rug underneath there, so you actually like burn into the floor.
With the seek out the one true ruler, because Zeke actually can speak Abyssal, can't she? So she was the one that translated it for us.
Do you think she's, I don't know how to put this, quietly, less than savoury?
No, Zeke's lovely. I think she's got a lot on. You know, there's clearly a lot of history there, but she always wants to do the right things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She seems alright over there, just leering near a tree.
I'm putting the horses back on the cart.
Yeah. Yeah. You feel your amulet begin to sizzle.
Oh God. Can I look? Is it burning me or is it just warm?
It's hot. It's like not like to the point where you're taking damage. It's uncomfortable. You're sort of like trying to move it so it's not like burning your skin.
Uh-huh. I will look down, grab it in my hand and just say,
What do you want now?
As you like lift the amulet, the chain that snaps whips out full force at the floor and begins to draw into the dirt. You all see this happen.
Oh my god.
It spells Bema Nog Cleric! Exclamation point.
oh, okay, it's such a useful amulet.
Um,
I'm sorry I've
as
adapted
it whips round your neck, it catches some of your hair and rips it clean from you. It doesn't like rip out a large chunk, but it rips out a few hairs. As you feel the amulet slip in your shirt and go red hot now. It's sort of like slipped halfway down under your it's now pressing against your stomach.
Okay.
Well, that's not good.
There's no movement at all.
Are you okay? I'll cast
You
guidance
take
on you.
3 points of fire damage.
Okay, I will. Can I just
You
try?
just sort of like move your
Yeah.
you flick your shirt up and the amulet hits the floor. It is bright gold now instead of its silver colour and is burning into the earth. It buries itself about 6 inches into the ground and then goes black. And then fades back to its silvery form with the golden flecks falling out of it. The chain, it whips round and reattaches itself.
Oh.
So it's now 6 inches in the dirt. Perfect shape. This perfect, weird, like almost eye shape is now burnt 6 inches into the ground. The chain sort of like on the top with the amulet sunk in.
Okay.
Can I go pick it up?
Oh, with your hands?
No, with my toes. Yes, and
Okay.
no, no. I would like to go and see if I can pick it up and give it back to Kaya.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
No, when we first found this, people died.
Oh wait, hang
There
on.
were scorch marks on the ground and everything.
All right, okay. 6.
Is that no, that is a D20.
I've still got
That's a
some good
fucking-
berries left, and I'm just, as I see him walking, I'm just gonna sort of gently
What do
get
you
this
say
out
as
of
you
my
go?
pocket.
Alright, don't worry, Kaya, I'll get that for you.
I'll get that for you. A saber completely freezes.
Oh, that's good. Saber, I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say let's not risk it. I'm not even sure it wants me to touch it at the minute. I think I probably owe it an apology. But I guess, yeah,
Should we? I mean, we could maybe fish it out with a stick or something.
yeah.
You just see Saber's eyes just moving, dancing from side to side. Like,
Okay.
It's all right, buddy.
I
I'll
guess-
pick him up and put him in the car.
give me just a DC 10 athletics check. He's wearing plate.
I got +5 and a natural 20.
Cool. You scoop Saber up, just look, pick him up by, hold the cradle the back of his head, scoop his legs up. He is still in that outstretched pose of just mid stride as you are then lifted. The sky goes Up you go, turn upside onto lying, staring up at Blue, who is carrying you like a baby and places you on the back of the car.
Nope, throw.
Oh, just, you see the sky swaps, then ground, then cart, then bang as you land on your back.
Excellent.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you,
Can I reach down and try and touch the amulet?
Yeah, you scoot down, fingers outstretched, touch the necklace part of the amulet, and it is cold.
Oh.
It's quite cool.
As you scoop it up, it is returned to its normal, just warm temperature. The necklace itself, cold.
Just gonna put it back on.
Yeah. This.
Okay, I won't doubt you again. I'm sorry. I know this is a two-way relationship, and we're still learning the rules. But yeah, okay, we'll go and try and find that cleric. Thank you.
So just for spelling, Bema, B-E-M-A, and Nog, N-O-G.
E-M-A, B-E-M.
Yeah.
Anog. Okay.
B-E-M-A, Bema, Nog,
Yes.
N-O-G.
Excellent.
Oi.
You look so concerned then, with wide-eyed.
My mind's going a 1,000 miles a minute. I've got so many things I could do, but it's not what Blue would do. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, light is beginning to encroach on the camp now as sunlight begins. Now it's just to give you the weather. It's beginning to get cloudier, but the sun is still out. It just gets hidden every now and again behind clouds.
Does anyone know what the Demonog cleric is?
I mean, just I've never heard it. I mean, obviously we're new on Papaya, so.
Have I ever heard of it?
I can safely say, even with a D20 and getting a natural 20, I've never heard of this Demonog.
I think I'm still frozen, right?
You're after about half an hour. You begin to feel the feeling in your toes and hands as you begin to progressively be able to move your body.
Cool. Do I do the whole Kill Bill, move your big toe?
Yeah,
Cool.
move your big toe,
Yeah.
then your next one, and then your next one, and then you begin to feel your fingertips. You can sort of still hand outstretched. You can just move the tips of your fingers.
Cool.
If the rest of your hand's still frozen.
Whilst we're waiting for him to unfreeze, can I encourage everyone to the cart? Pretty sure he can hear us.
I'll stand him upright.
How do we want to approach Kilk? Do we want to go with the original idea of pretending to be traders and we turn up on the doorstep? Or do we want to scope this place out first?
Part of me's thinking, do we just turn around and try and go and... I guess I could... Oh no, it's okay. Well, I need to consult Arlo first. Because if Arlo knows where this beam or cleric is, I think we need to go there first before we do anything in Kilk. Because as much as it's important, we don't know if anybody's alive over there. Whereas there's still a chance to try and save you. See, so I think that's probably got to be our first priority.
Okay. Whilst she's doing that, Blue. Thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, there's some stuff I could do, I guess. I could turn into a rat and go and have a look. I can make us all pretty quiet.
What, even...
Saber? Yeah, I can give us all a bit of a boost.
By this point, you've managed to regain the control of your head, but the rest of your body is still frozen.
Can I talk?
You can still talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Please don't throw me again, Blue.
Okay, and I'll push him over gently.
This is little just ding, and you no.
Don't take another bludgeoning?
No,
Oh,
you just fall backwards into the cart,
I know.
mostly onto the sand.
Oh yes, good. I'm glad I kicked that sand out.
Yeah, I don't know much about clerics, and I'll sit on Saber. Is that? Yeah. I mean, if this, yeah. I don't know. This isn't my forte.
Just so you're aware, the voices have been happening once a day.
Oh, you've got voices.
Had voices once a day so far.
Well, I think we need to get this armour off you.
But it happens once a day. So,
Do you know? Is it a specific time of day or?
yeah, usually around first thing. So we've potentially got this day to act.
But
It's never affected me again.
Do you mind?
I
If
mean, I
try
don't even know that it's the armour. I don't even know that it's this armour. Probably is, but I don't know for sure.
Do you think it's evil?
The voice certainly sounds evil.
Do you mind if I try something?
Go for it.
Alright, I'll lay on hands and cast protection from good and evil. I don't think it'll do what it's supposed to do.
But until the spell ends, one creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. Protection grants creatures, or the other creatures, disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on a new saving throw against the relevant effects.
I'll try and take the armour off again. Then.
Because I don't think the armour is any of those things.
Oh, here we go.
Possessed.
Potentially.
I
We're about to
But is
find
it
out.
possessing?
Can
So I guess we will both just glow blue a little as I do that.
And alright, I did something. I don't think I've done that before, but I've seen someone do it, and oh, sorry.
Catch you.
Oh, sorry, am I on your lungs? I'll move on to your torso.
Thanks.
Your lower half.
No, carry on. Thanks. Just need some air.
Sorry, man.
Blue, hit me.
Hit you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to hit you.
Hit me.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Okay. A very weak punch.
Give me a attack roll. I mean, actually, I suppose if you're just going to stand in the way of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can roll to the advantage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, 13 on a 1. So just a punch would be +4, I think. So,
Nice.
yeah, so 17?
Yeah,
It hits.
it's nuts. You see Blue go to throw like a weak punch, and you just move your head into the way so it connects, like as he was like aiming for your torso, and you just like lean in to get the punch straight to the face. Yeah, you hit in the jaw, you take X amount of damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I rage.
Yeah.
And I try and rip this armour.
Okay.
Oh god.
Give me a wisdom saving throw
Oh, I should have done my little spell.
with advantage.
Yes!
Oh, well, I shouldn't have done my little spell. That's fine.
No, the spell worked.
17.
You begin to try again to rip this armor off, and you are raging as you see like the armor shift about an inch before you hear in the back of your mind, "Cheap tricks won't stop me," as the armor then begins to shrink again, this time with more force than the last, as you take another 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 2, because I'm raging.
As you raging, yeah.
And would like.
Okay, I'll try once more.
Okay.
I mean, I took damage, so I'm still raging.
You're still raging.
I want to help.
Okay.
I want to grab as well and pull without the voices in my head.
Okay.
Hopefully.
You give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage again, please.
Is it a concentration roll? Can you guide me?
I can't go. No, it's concentration, no protection.
14.
14. Okay. Can you make an attack roll, please?
I'm gonna die.
that long rest is really useful.
Oh, that's
14.
14, does that hit?
12, yeah.
Oh.
You again try and wrestle with this thing. As your eyes go black, you see veins appear around Z's eyes as he, like, bent, like, straining against it, stands bolt upright and elbows Z, elbows Blue square in the nose.
4 points.
As this,
Oh, sorry, that's not fair.
I mean, that wasn't the best.
as Z's eyes begin to change back and the blood, this black, like, veins begin to shrink, you hear in the back of your mind, Z, this horrible voice. Do you want to try again?
Fucker.
Okay, I'm gonna hit Z with the halberd.
Oh, shit. What?
Okay.
Oh.
That was my roll to see if I was gonna do it.
Oh, okay,
That's
yeah,
not a roll. That's not a roll to
that
hit.
was good.
I don't think it's gonna hit, especially with your raging. +3, yeah, 11.
Yeah, still wheeling from a broken, like crooked nose, blood. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you swing, straight down.
He misses because I leg it
Yeah. Okay.
that way.
Which, like, towards Kilk?
You tell me whichever way I was facing at the time. So let the dice say.
Yeah, towards Kilk.
Okay, I leg it towards Kilk until I think that I am far enough away from all of these people, and then I try and take the armour off again.
Okay. Cool. You see Z sprint off, just straight forward as Blue, the halberd comes down, hits the floor, makes no noise as it strikes the floor. Z bolts off in a straight line. After you, like, round the corner, you just, like, looking over your shoulder the entire time, you see the road twists, and in front of you is this mass of stone.
I'm just trying to work out, would I still be raging?
You've not been
Oh,
hit.
it takes the wrong.
Can I go back whilst running,
Hit the tree.
hit myself
Mm-hmm.
to make sure I'm still raging?
Yeah.
Because the
You can
idea
take
of me
damage.
running is to... So I'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage because I hit myself.
Yeah.
And I get...
Just a rule of thumb. In this instance, I will let Z continue the rage by punching, but normally in combat, this wouldn't
No.
allow it. Okay,
Sure.
so just let you know that.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll get to a distance that I think I can't reach them
Yeah.
easily, and I try and take it off again.
Wisdom saving throw. Is it concentration spell that?
Yep.
Between good and evil. You took damage. Can you roll concert?
I hate you.
Which is DC 10.
Nope.
Okay, so the spell has ended. So it's just going to be with a straight roll.
Please.
That's cocked.
That is cocked. Yeah.
There we go.
19.
You try this time, instead of grabbing from the top, grab from the bottom, try and shift your body weight up. You get it to your like halfway up, and just before it goes over your chest, it tightens again, and you just hear no, as this thing begins to clamp against your ribs. It's off your shoulders this time, but it is now constricting your rib cage.
And hurting me?
Yes, you take another. Sorry. 5 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2.
Fuck it. Run after as well. So dumb. Bear totem.
Am I just lying down in the back of the cart still?
You're wiggling.
I think you've probably come round at this point.
Okay.
As you see, you managed to sit up to see Blue chasing after Z.
Yeah, I want to get within range, so I don't know if that would be a...
As long as you can probably you can close the distance, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Bear totem, enhance ability, bear's strength, bear's endurance, sorry. No, not that. Bull strength. Come here, you! I don't know how to rage! I just want to grab her and try and do it again. I want to rip the arm of me, not helping Z. I just want me to do it.
Okay.
I want to just keep trying to, like, wedge. I don't know. I imagine that'll be some resistance. I don't know. We'll do something. Fuck, 2 10s. God damn it. 15. Oh, wait, plus. Oh, that's idiot. I've just doubled strength for myself. That's stupid. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. 2 spells wasted.
Z, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing.
So
you
3?
get pulled onto your face by Blue. Yeah, 3. As you get pulled onto your face, the full force of Z, Blue trying to pull this thing, you end up going just. Yeah.
What is
Blue, as you stood there panting as Z face plants, you look around the corner, Z, this giant wall of stone and a large gatehouse, probably a quarter of a mile away.
That's a quarter mile away. We're here now. Alright. That didn't work. Pickle staff, healing word. So,
I'll heal Z.
You
What is
slam
happening?
your staff down and you hear
All
the
I've
word.
seen is the side of the cart, the
You-
inside of the cart.
You hear the word love.
2d4 plus.
It's in Pickle's voice as well. I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah.
You said
It's 3.
love. Let's try and
What is
7. Oh.
We still haven't made it.
I was going to say, I imagine
Wasted.
that I was
Blues
already
to. Go on, you go, and then I will say.
I imagine that I had already got the book out to start right into Arlo when all this happened. So I imagine I had just been like, Arlo, wake up, and then it all started to kick off, and I'll just actually like run a line and watch the madness unfold, and then Saber's gone, what's going on? And I'm just like,
Someone.
Yeah.
In fact, Saber.
Oh, good.
Here we go.
Just roll d20 onto the table.
Give him something to do. Oh, don't let him do it!
16.
They doubt you. I don't know why.
Because
I
I'm
don't.
terrible at rolling.
Oh, I thought you were saying in character, just like, Saber, they tell you.
Yes, because I'm terrible.
You get I'm still up in 3 separate messages
Oh.
from Arlo.
I will look between Saber to the book to where Z and Blue have now run off to, and just sort of I don't really know what to do.
Well, I'm going to jump in the driver's seat of the car and just sort of drive it forward to try and keep up with these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me d20 roll. With advantage, these horses are now trusting you.
That's cocked. 15.
Yeah, you manage to get the horses in line, but it's sort of like a weird. To start with, it's like whoa, calm down, and then you manage to like bumpily make your way onto the road and catch up with these two.
Good. And what point do we get there?
It probably takes you about 5 minutes to get there.
Right.
As you like have to work your way around, you stop the horses, then they don't want to go again, and then you like whip the reins, then they take off too fast, you pull back, and you sort of like imagine stalling in like you've got to learn a driver at the wheel of the car.
Right. Well, obviously Z does most of the driving, so I'm a bit rusty. As I get there, I'm just gonna sort of watch a little bit, and then probably sort of at some point Well, can we just calm down a minute? Because all you're doing is hurting each other, and not in a fun way, like Punch Money.
It's not fun, and I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. I can't help. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go and pet my spectral bear.
Right. We just need to relax.
I'm gonna do a prayer of healing. So up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
When
You've
I-
not had to level up for that?
No, I've had it the whole time.
And that will be 2d8 plus my spell modifier. 2d8.
2d8.
2d8 plus 2.
We have berries and we've been leveling.
So you each get 12 hit points back. Everybody gets 12 hit points back. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, but you see, I have to use my spell slots for aggression because Blue's so useless in combat.
Excuse me, I've just told you I'll change my ways and I'll be a bark boy.
Right. Yes.
Sorry, I know I didn't do good in that example against Z, and I'm sorry, Z. I don't know how.
You do not apologise, Blue. Right, this thing is obviously not coming off today.
No.
So I think it's best possibly that I put myself and you guys at some distance for a bit,
No.
No.
I disagree.
and I use this armour
I would like to keep a closer eye
to
on
the
you.
benefit for me to be able to go and have a look around the walls of Kilk, and I will come back and tell you what I find.
Well,
Okay.
I can come too as something discreet, maybe even
Okay.
carryable.
Okay.
Okay. But not leaving the group.
No, I'm not going to leave the group. I mean, Christ, where would I go?
But wherever the armour
We-
would tell you.
Probably, by the sounds of it,
Maybe.
wants to keep her close to the amulet.
I would have liked to have, as soon as Saber went off with the car.
Oh, were you not on the cart?
Oh,
shit, I thought she...
You're not far away. You're still within sight
Okay.
distance. Alright. Don't panic. You haven't got left and stranded.
you did... Hang on, my just so you know as
Shit,
well.
I left the maiden at the side of the road.
Is she within 30 feet?
I imagine
A
I
little bit
just,
longer than that.
I imagine I just ran and then because you're having such issues with the car, I still ran past you.
Fuck it. You did.
Yeah.
Tam, give you some inspiration. As you
got there first.
See
Yeah,
the
alright.
the car. You just walk past
Yeah.
him.
As you walk past me, you're like, do you want me to get driving? Do you want me to pull it for you, darling? No, I'll do it myself. I've got to learn.
You do really well.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have, before I set off, I'll have like scribbled like to Arlo, 2 minutes, don't go anywhere, and then like legged it after them, and then when I realised that they've not gone very far, like slowed down to a walk and past the car. So then,
You see, have you looked to check back at those messages?
and then yeah, whilst he's doing all that chat, I'd like to look at the messages.
He has left you a long paragraph.
Oh, I bet he has.
He's put, yeah, not going anywhere. Really fancy dragon eggs on toast. Have you ever had dragon eggs on toast? It's lovely. I like to mix mine with some of this really hot, spicy chili, especially when I've had a few to drink. And have you had the Dragonborn whiskey? Oh, it's so delightful. I like it with a little bit of grape juice. It just evens out the flavour palette and sorry, it was sick. What's up?
Okay, oh, so much I want to address. I'm just gonna go. Do you know Beamont?
Beamer?
Beamonog, thank you. Cleric? Do you know where we might find one of those? Or who it is?
Yeah, Temple of Salunus or Saloon or
Ooh.
Yeah.
something.
Well, Saloon is a moon goddess. Well, no, I don't know that.
That's the one. That's
How do
the.
I know that? I
Well,
said it
check.
now.
You might know.
Okay, you might know that.
You might know it.
I know it. I don't know it.
Inspiration if you.
Hang
Oh,
on,
I-
you got inspiration.
I
And what's your
do.
plus?
You
What's
really
religion?
No, 0.
Zero.
Oh, 10. I don't know that.
I'd say out of 10 you would know. You would know Saloon is the goddess of the moon. Yeah, that's the one. Saloon, that's goddess of the moon. Demonog. I think she's in Kilk.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Arlo, that's the best news that you could possibly have said. Excellent. You've done really well. The ambulance went a bit crazy, but it's all alright now. You take yourself to bed. Don't have chili after a load of whiskey. It's a really bad idea. In fact, don't have eggs until you wake up, otherwise it's just going to upset your stomach. Maybe just have some dry toast or some bread, and a big glass of water. Okay, see you soon. Gotta go.
Get another message just as we're closing the book. It says, okay, bye Kaya. Theodore, fetch me some new trousers. Mine are soiled.
Why am I writing this?
Theodore?
Delete.
No, Theodore?
Oh, wrong notepad.
Theodore? Shit.
New notepad, who guessed?
I just got to point out, I did say Theobald, I meant Theodore.
Yes.
Yes.
Not Theobald. Theobald is a slightly different being. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yes,
Okay.
you get that message come through. Z, at this point, if you stop trying to take the armour off, it is then began to expand, and it's done that weird, like, clunk, back into place, and then reassessed to your correct size.
Right. So
What's
at nights you tie me up until we get this thing off me.
I think it's gonna be okay. Arlo reckons that they might be in Kilk.
Brilliant. We need to
Does
get
Z
in
know
Kilk
who
first.
they
All
are?
that.
Did you see who they were?
You asked. She asked
I asked
who.
Be a monog.
Because I asked. Did I?
Of course, yeah,
No.
yeah, my bad. I
Um,
was here for that as well, just now.
You were?
When that happened.
Yeah. Lots happens.
Yeah, a lot
Very
has
quickly.
happened, yeah.
After all that,
It was
you didn't need to do any of that.
Yeah. yeah.
well,
Short rest.
we're not in Kilk yet.
Be nice.
Yes, if we don't get inside tonight, I'm still wearing this armour by this time tonight, then
I think
you tie me up. And not in a good way. Blue,
Yeah.
let's go and find out about Kilk.
Alright. Do you want me as a rat, as a cat, as a weasel, as me, and then I'll do it later?
I trust you. And I head off.
That's something I've never heard
we
before.
just waiting out here?
we didn't get that far. It all sort of
We're just
it
going.
went a little bit sort of haywire after the whole amulet and armour.
Yeah, your amulet
Sparkle.
did something really weird to me.
All right.
It made me not be able to move.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Did you
But I
notice
think-
that? Did you?
But I think it was
So did I!
I think it was loving. I think it was more of a sort of a preservation thing for you.
Oh,
I don't know why it doesn't want.
could you ask it not to do that again?
Was you'd rather it kill you?
I'd rather it just let me pick it up and give it back.
Oh,
Above table.
I'd love to do that.
Is that not what it did to him when he tried to get near her when she was sleeping? Back in the...
It repelled.
It repelled me.
Ah,
at the
okay.
time.
Slightly different.
Pushed me away basically, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I didn't take. Did I take anything else? I don't know. Probably.
If someone would like to give me a history check, not Kaya.
Come on, Skull.
Can I as well?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Oh,
not
pretty
It's going to be
dumb.
high, it's going to be DC 18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Serious.
Just say that a little bit louder so the mics can pick up. What was that?
That's my first nat 20 of the weekend. It's
That's the one.
12 hours into D&D. That's with a plus, nat 20 plus 2, 22.
Blue, did you roll this?
Ah, I'm done. I know history.
It's not history. It's
Personal
war history.
I don't know history.
Saber, you remember a very similar feeling when somebody jumped through a portal chasing a tabaxi.
Yeah. Serious. Right. Okay. Do you think that amulet could help you teleport?
I don't know, I'm gonna try it.
It's just a different amulet. Did that to me a long time ago. Well, last week.
It was when you rushed forward to try and get to Law.
Yes.
Actually, you tried to pull a body of Captain Corpse through the portal. The rest of you, or some of you, were compelled to stand still.
Yes. After Paul saved
However, nobody apart from Law had an amulet. And as far as you know, it only gave you the ability to make a portal.
But it didn't. It made us freeze. No, it made us freeze.
Did make me
Somebody wanted us to stay on the island.
What's the law?
Not just Law.
Oh,
Maybe. Something else.
I think I've still got a bit of the amulet in my hand, to be honest, but it's pretty deep in there.
So isn't this something else that's greater than this that's controlling it from somewhere else?
Maybe.
Maybe it's not the amulet at all.
As you guys are sort of having this conversation, you see two people approaching from the direction of Kilk. They are, I won't make you roll for it, because they are within sort of 50 feet of you guys now as they come around the corner. Crest over a hill. You see two men, one about a foot shorter than the other. They are wearing red and silver. So it's like almost like iron and steel, iron and steel breastplate with like lots of integral bits. They've got a pointed helmet with two collapsible like wing doors that give like a completely block out the mouth area. There's just some holes, and the eyes have got slits across them. They are wearing like a red tassel that hangs down the back from the helmet, and they are wearing like red leather underneath the armour, so they to protect the places where the armour would be more prone to being penetrated.
I'm chaffing.
Yeah, and they are wearing a red cape. It was about an inch away from the floor. They are both holding spears. As they walk up, spot you guys, both look at each other. You can still see the faces, the collapsible thing, and there's you! Come here! Like that. Towards the party. Come!
I guess that's the element of surprise gone. Hello!
Come, quick!
I get back in the cart and start leading the cart.
I guess we're all going to car.
Yes, I get shoved over into the next seat.
You guys, does Blue do this as well?
I'm a rat. Yeah, I'll turn into a rat. Try and be like, can I do? I don't know if I can do it before they see me, or
I'm just rolling to see if it
Alright.
goes. You you twirl around Z, like you sort of like roll and wild shape into a rat. As the one goes, yeah, come on, bring you 3, come on, like that.
Sweet.
Is Scorks and He's in your pocket, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Cool,
the
just checking.
reason
Just wanted
why.
to see where he was.
Yeah, not attached to a fucking catapult and about kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Not good.
Slowly, I will lead the horses or encourage the horses to make their way to the guards.
You make your way towards the guards, and that is where we're going to stop for either a little break or pick this up next session. I'll let you guys decide.
I don't want to make that call. Don't look at me. But
I'll make the call, but some might not like it.
I'm
Secret vote.
secret.
Okay, we're going to break now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we'll decide off table, but hopefully we will see you very soon.
Yes.
Like a rumba.
Yes.
And we get to level up now.
You guys want to do another hour?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're back. Off table, we've decided that at least another hour is needed to explore, as these guys are itching to find out what's going on.
Encore. Encore.
So,
One more song.
without further ado, you guys on the carts get into within range of these guys that are summoning you closer. As you approach, the taller one of the two goes, right, how did, what, hang on, it's the short one goes, right, where have you come from?
Breeze.
You come from Breeze?
Yes.
Right, you don't, I didn't mean to be rude.
Dolphin.
How?
We're on this cart with these horses. We're along that road. You know, it goes to Breeze, and then we came here. I mean, it's been fun. There's been some drama.
I think it's just the main road.
Yeah, but like there was bandits and stuff?
Oh, yeah, not anymore.
What, you got rid of them?
Yes.
They weren't really bandits.
Well, they take. You see, they got like taller one. Well, they took everyone out that we've ever come. We haven't had anyone come from Breeze for about a month now.
Yeah. They said the same in Breeze about you. Excuse me.
So the road's clear then.
Maybe. There's a big one that we didn't get.
What? Well, you best come with us. And they sort of turn and then just sort of gesture you to follow.
Then we follow.
Yes. You should probably take us to the highest ranking person in Kilking.
You see one of them, like they both nod, and then they proceed to walk you towards this large stone structure. As you get closer and closer, travelling at walking speed, these guys are just walking at a fast pace as they let cloaks billow behind them. You see this outstretching wall, 70 foot high, made of stone, with these turrets. The image has already been sent to the group chat, so if you want to have a look as I'm describing it to you.
I thought we were going to get here.
I said this at the start of the last session.
The track sort of deviates, and you see this sunken, these bleachers, and as you sort of come close and sat in the car, you can see that this ground sinks in from some sort of stadium. A little signpost placard as you go past says Mistbrook Battleforge Arena. Just a little tiny little signpost nailed into the floor. As you continue past that towards this giant guard portcullis sort of thing, with two large oak doors that are shut, each reinforced with steel bars going through the wood.
Nothing looks magical. There's not a dude there that's like airport security, like scanning us specifically.
It doesn't seem to be anybody else looking at you. As you get closer and closer, you see people on the ramparts begin to you see people walking side to side, stop, look over, and lean on the thing like out of pure amusement and just amazement that you people are coming.
So the body language is Surprised,
Yeah.
but neutral. There's no aggression there.
Doesn't seem to be any aggression as you approach. As you get closer to this garden, you see that the doors are set back. There's like a so they're the other side of the stone wall, which seems to be at least 10 foot thick. And as you get to it, you see that there's like a large grate, like a loads of steel bars with a small opening at the bottom. Probably 10 foot. No, just to the side of it, built into the wall.
Oh, sorry.
You see, as you get close, there are 2 more guards sat at a table outside the front of these things playing cards. And as you look to the right, you see that there is somebody asleep, leaning on a chair, just fast asleep behind these iron bars. You approach. The guards gesture for you to like park the cart, and yeah.
So why did nobody send like the guards out to clear the road if everything's fine here and it's just a matter of there being bandits on the road? Surely there's always bandits on roads.
You see that one of the guards, sort of playing cards, sort of dealing cards, just looks up and deals himself 10 cards in a blackjack type thing. He's just dealing himself cards, just staring at you guys in amazement. As the other one goes, "Hang on, mate, you good?" What the fuck? As he turns around to see like pure amazing. One of the guys turns to you and goes, "Well, it's by order of Miss Blackthorn. We are protecting the city. We are not to patrol roads anymore."
Right.
Okay, what's the chances of us getting a meeting with this Miss Blackthorn?
She's a very, very busy lady, and maybe you probably need to speak to our town councillor,
And what's his name?
Milv. Get his last name, 2 seconds.
We're looking for the beam.
M-I-L-V.
M-I-L-V. Milv Hound.
And do you know about this? We're looking for a cleric by the name of Beamernog.
One of the guys just starts chuckling. Oh, drunk Beamer Mog. Yeah. Well, yeah. She'll be in a crooked lance.
And how do we get there?
Well, once you pass security, you can go through.
We are the guy at the crooked lance, I think. I'm told about it.
Right, and how do we pass security?
Right, well, you jump off the cart, we're going to just search your belongings. What are you bringing into Kilking?
Messages, mostly.
What, in these barrels?
No, they're just for show.
He looks a bit puzzled at you. For show?
Yeah.
As 2 guards like get up and walk to the back of your car.
With all due respect, I think it's above your pay grade. Please, could you take us to Milv? We have some pretty important messages from Breeze.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not very good at persuasion. I should not be doing this.
Yep.
That would be a 7.
Oi,
Oh.
and beckons a guard. Reg. Yeah, go get a message to Milv. People have got messages for him. And you see one of the guards like walks up to the door, opens a small portion of it, not without like revealing, like opening the whole thing, just opens a small walkway, steps over the threshold. You get a glimpse. Well, maybe who gets a glimpse?
I'm a rat.
Oh,
Yes. Perception
What
is
do you-
17.
That's true.
Sorry.
Cut to that in a second. The 3 of you that
I
are
was
here,
trying.
give me a perception check and see if you can spot anything as you look through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Mahia.
14.
8.
22.
Cool.
Nice.
Kai, he is doing this in front of your eye line. If you look through, you see the ground inside is very well worn. There's this horrible, very awful colour, different to like the brown earth. It's sort of like that dusty, murky, grey-brown colour. As you look through, you see that there are loads upon loads of crammed together houses you can spot through the gaps, all made of wood structures. No stone inside, just all wood. You see people through the glance as the door begins to swing shut, you see people in like rags, and as the door swings you can just see a load of carts, 3 or 4 carts, all smushed together just behind the door as the door swings shut. They're all on the other side, all crammed together.
I didn't see them there.
You would have seen these wooden structures, but not the carts as the swing shut. Before we go any further with that, Blue, where are you going with that?
Mainly was just in the car. I wasn't like I was just trying to not. Originally, my idea was like, I don't know if these guys are bad news, so I'm just trying to hide.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like just waiting. I've got 2 hours to be a rat, so for the most part, I'm like hiding in between like one of the barrels, I guess. And I guess I'll be just looking out for weird smells. Is that alright?
You there is a big pile of sand on the back of the car.
Yeah. I'm not burying in that. I just want to.
Just hide between two of the barrels.
Yeah.
Smush your way through between the barrels. Cool. Yeah, you see this reg go off to go and find this milv as the door's been shut. As 2 guards like go onto the back of the car and begin to open things. Sand. More sand. As they go, you guys sand merchants?
Yes, let's go with that. It's the finest sand.
He scoops a hand up and it's got like remnants
You've
of
got
food.
about 500 gold pieces worth there.
It's got a rock from Squawks in it.
It's pretty shit and throws it down at the floor. They begin opening searching barrels. See if they find blue.
It's fine. I'm a rat. What are they going to do with a rat?
Can I have a stealth check?
Yeah, boy. Rats are probably.
They must be good. They're going to have good dexterity.
Dexterity is just 11, so that's 0. 11.
You see one of the guards go, oh, you got a rat on here. Picks up a spear and goes to taking an attack roll against. Does a 6 hit you?
No.
He misses.
Bite his foot.
No.
Give me an attack roll.
18 plus stuff.
Yeah, you full on latch. Not the foot, but the ankle, the exposed part of the ankle. So you go, fuck! And grabs his foot as you can.
I'm a rat. Flee.
You see Blue dart off the cart. Where are you going? Away? Yeah. There's some longer grass near the wall, and you scoot off towards the wall.
They mentioned the tavern. That if I can smell for beer.
Going into.
Oh,
So you
great idea.
You can head towards the door.
We're not fully through the portal.
No. So you got so imagine two walls.
Is the guy who's running off to find the people we've just sent to go still inside?
He.
Passive perception 15.
I'm going to say no. He's already shut the door, and you've been hidden on the cart.
Is there a squeezable hole?
When I've heard this happening, can I try and just catch the rat?
Yeah, you can try.
Rat race.
Yeah.
Roll to be caught.
Do you go and stand in Blue's way and try to
No,
or
I'm.
do you dive on top of Blue?
No, I've heard the guard.
Commotion.
Fuck! There's a rat.
You also saw him transport.
Exactly. So the likelihood is that it's Blue. So I'm now thinking, right.
Kill the guard.
That's my pet. Thank you. And I go to scoop up Blue.
Yeah.
And if I manage it, because Blue doesn't know what I'm trying to do, if I manage it, I will then put him on my shoulder as if he's Squawkson.
Okay. Cool. Give me an attack roll, I think, just to try and grapple It's not a grapple really. It's just trying to grab.
It's probably better than normal.
With my very much so. With my dexterity, natural 20.
Cool. You effortlessly just take 3 steps forward and scoop him up, shouting, "He's my pet," and then put him on your shoulder. The guard goes, "Oh, I'm very sorry." One of the guys, the other one's still holding his foot. Fucking like this, muttering under his breath. So emotional, fucking rats.
If he looks at me, I do the Pikachu.
You see the guard hobbling around, just glares at you. As they jump off the cart, they got nothing. As one of the guys goes, "Okay, right. It seems everything's in order. We can let you through. If you just like to check your weapons at the kiosk here."
I'm alright.
No. No, we won't be doing that. No.
Well, I'm afraid I won't be able to let you in.
That's fine. Go and bring Milv here, please.
Okay. They will be safe. Oi, Daryl! He bangs on the with his knuckles on the bars. You see the guy. Ooh, we've got visitors. As he shuffles forward. It's by order of Miss Blackthorn. We have to check everyone's weapons.
That's absolutely fine. My mother gave me this sword. No one has it other than myself.
Oh, okay. Reg has gone to find him. I don't know how long you want to wait.
So you guys couldn't clear the roads yourself then?
Oh, well, no, we were ordered by Miss Blackthorn.
Just
not to
weren't
clear.
capable of it. Is that what it is? She was trying to protect you because you're not very good at your job.
No, we are a 200 strong force here to protect the town
From what?
from anything that tries to encroach us.
Has the town been attacked at all?
Yes.
By what?
It would
Name it.
our previous Mr. Blackthorn was gravely wounded in an attack in the forest there a month and a half ago, and since then we have decided that it is best in our interest to protect the family and protect the town.
In what way was he fatally wounded?
He goes,
And by what?
"You're asking a lot of questions for a sand merchant.
Yeah, I know.
You're also very heavily armed for sand merchants. And you can see why I'm a little bit concerned."
We also cleared the road for sand merchants.
Well, that may be. No.
How did he die?
Not dead.
You said he was fatally wounded.
Oh, sorry, gravely wounded.
Gravely
That's my
wounded,
fault.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Gravely wounded.
Okay. By what? Goblins?
I'm afraid that information was classified.
Right.
What was his...
I'm
Was
sorry.
there any twitches when he said that's classified as soon as Saber has said goblins?
Give me an insight check.
Yes.
No, I'm awful at this.
Oh, but we never do inside checks.
Mm-hmm.
We just trust
10.
No, there's no fatal twitches or anything.
Miss Upwood. Yeah. No. Anyway, carry on.
Do you not have a cleric who can heal Mr. Blackthorn?
Again, yes, we have a couple of clerics in the town.
They can not heal him and
I'm sure they're doing their absolute best to bring Mr. Blackthorn back to his feet.
right.
Is Mr. Blackthorn a magic user by chance?
I don't think so.
They've been married very long. Is Miss Blackthorn his wife or his daughter?
It's his wife. Have you not heard of the Blackthorns? Or have you been living under a rock?
No, we just keep ourselves to ourselves.
Well, the Blackthorn family have been running this town for 150 years.
Sounds like they've done a good job. Can I look around? Is there anywhere where we are that I think Lou could climb into, get through, is like, obviously there's not going to be a guttering pipe going up there and over the other, but anything
It's a big hole in the wall with an arrow pointing down saying rat go here.
Yeah.
There's so you surveying. I can do an investigation check. Let's see if you can get.
Also, rats are squishy.
Rats can squeeze through a side of a pencil.
Your boy.
10.
10. The immediate option would be through the checking the weapons and dealings. There is a slot underneath the iron bars you can easily fit through, and it seems to go. There seems to be like a room behind with lots of there's an armory where it's like you can see weapons and stuff on, with all like little cardboard tags, like these little paper tags or parchment tags on, and you can see a door at the other side of the room. So there's like a square room with loads of racks with weapons and things on.
No, I'm not happy. I wouldn't.
Has it always been the policy of Kilking to remove visitors' weapons?
Since about a month and a half ago, since the attack, we've decided that it's safer for unarmed combatants inside of Kilking.
So you're not allowed knives or forks either?
No, knives and forks are allowed in taverns and in your homes, but if you're caught carrying them around the town, you will be confiscated.
Utensil police.
What if you go out for lunch? Like you take a packed lunch?
Well, I mean, most of the guard eat in the mess. Why are you asking so many questions about our policies? You can just check your weapons and walk in.
Yes, but then we won't have our weapons. And if you and your 200 strong decide to attack us, we won't be able to defend ourselves.
Yes, I totally agree. However, we do not attack sand merchants or any civilians inside the walls. And what is it to suggest that you couldn't, if I allowed you pass with your weapons, you could just attack us?
We would have attacked you already.
Yeah.
I do. I'm a rat.
Have you had any news from the capital?
We've had no news from the capital.
Have you had any news from Breeze?
We've had no news from Breeze.
How are you supposed to be sustaining yourself if you're not trading? You can't have all of the things you need here.
Give me a second.
They smell like tobacco and only tobacco, no food. They don't have a
Every-
postal service.
So is that an insult?
As we get in, everyone's like skinny as a rake.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
nicotine yellow
that's what
fingers.
Hey, how you doing, sugar? It's a night.
And that was a 14-year-old girl.
Oh boy, I love handing out posies.
You,
My name's Delilah.
you see his face twitch as he says, the guard, we are well stocked for
What about the common people?
Well, if they have gold, they can buy.
Right. But what happens when that runs out?
Well, we're hoping that it won't run out.
Where is this endless supply coming from?
Look, I don't have all the answers.
No, it seems very clear to me that you don't have all the answers. In fact, I think what you need to do is let us through so that we can go and have a chat with this Miss Blackthorn just straight away. Because actually they might have been ruling for 150 years, but my dear, I am already older than that. And I am not having it. This is clearly nonsense. Let us through now, and I would like to charm person.
Cool. Oh, cast charm person. What's the save?
It's only, I think it's a DC 13 charisma.
Yes.
I rolled 17 on the die.
Come on!
It's
That's
got
basically
-4 charisma.
Damn.
that's basically our knock spell. Come on, that's how we get into places.
As you
Have you not got inspiration?
No, I used
Not
it to try and do a stupid religion check. Because I met again.
his facial expression changes for a split second. He goes from stern to happy, and then look. If you just check your weapons, I will be happy to let you in.
That's not how we
Kaya.
treat dignitaries.
How about you leave your weapons with me and you go and try and find Milv?
Does anyone else want to come with? And I will
I tell you what. Just take Ratty.
I imagine you're holding me by the tail.
No, my pet.
Oh,
I wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
By the ear.
I'm durable ears then.
You
It's fine.
by the ear flick Ratty.
No. Scruff the neck.
Scruff the neck.
Scruff the neck like a
pick it up,
puppy.
put it
Oh,
on Kai's
just
shoulder.
like Mama used to do.
Oh, that's good.
Right. Okay. Well, if you hand over your weapon, so yeah.
I give over my bow
No,
and
to me.
oh
not-
yeah, no, not to them,
right,
to you, and hand over my dagger.
He goes.
You
Brilliant.
got magic arrows still?
Yeah,
I'll keep hold of those.
I give the whole commission.
Ooh, and that's
Can I try and not get out
All of it.
my other dagger?
You begin to take like your gear off. You give all of it to Z.
Mm-hmm.
You hand over all you get, and he goes right. You happy to be searched by a male?
No,
Okay, well I'll just get someone to come and search you then.
that will not be necessary.
y-
I will try walking.
You see two of the guards, like, raise spears. No, you can't search. It's required to go through the door. As he walks, the guard walks over and like pulls on a
This
long
is
cord.
most unseemly.
It's just policy, madam. As you see this woman guard come through through the door from the come through the door. She goes, oh hello. I think we search. Yeah, okay. She says, she's like patting you down. She's like,
Gloves on.
where have you come from?
Well, we just come from Breeze, but that's not the point. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're just doing your job, but I am not happy.
She goes, you've come from Breeze, and just
Yes.
freezes, stops searching you.
Oh.
You've come from Breeze.
Yes, we do. We have come from Breeze, and I just worry that there's something terrible going on here. We've heard about your misfortune with your Mr. Blackthorn, and we just thought that you might need some different supplies, so we've just been sent to really just to check on you all, and just really, how are you doing?
As she puts her hand into your pocket, and what the? What's in your pocket?
Oh, it's just my squirrel.
As you see Scorpion's head pop out, holding a crossbow. She goes, well, that's prohibited, and takes it and like passes it off to a guard. Passes it to Z, and then proceeds to pat your legs, going like either side of your legs. Where have you hidden the dagger?
Wow.
Prison pocket.
Every time she takes a step, 1 hit point.
Yeah, depends which end's in first.
I imagine Boo.
Okay.
Boo, yes.
You watch as, like, in slow motion, she starts patting down her legs, goes to pat your boot, and then a strange expression falls over her face. She smiles.
Go on, Amulet.
Well, everything seems to be in order. Let me through. And she kindly opens the door for you and
on,
lets you through. The rest of you, Blue, not excluding this, Saber and Z, you watch the other. As you step through the door and she begins to shut it, you see one of the guys, you didn't check it! As the door shuts and you see, boots! And then just turns to you guys, well, look, Mill's on his way. Gamble?
Yeah,
You play some cards?
sure.
And begins to, like, what do you want to play? Poker? Rummy? What you game?
Dealer's choice.
Cool, right. Play some blackjack and then begins to deal out some cards.
Wager you getting in with your weapons.
Yeah. If I win, you'll let me in with my bow and my mace.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, can't.
That was bad.
And
God damn it, Sarah.
I'm going to try different dice. That's not good.
That's not how this game works.
No, let me just go until I get a 20. Yeah,
Let me keep going.
You got any dice that are just a 20, Chris?
Was it persuasion? Was
Yeah.
it?
Okay. So that I would say that was cocked, but
4.
4. Good
What did you say that one's got?
Good one as he deals you a hand.
you leaned again. I've got them. Yeah.
Fire and blue.
Yo,
Yes,
what up?
Mhm.
Squeak, squeak.
You see in front of you a row of what look like storefronts. Sorry, before that, you see these parked wagons of different varieties. One of them has the words "Logs Unlimited" written on the side of it. Logs and Lead Limited is what's written on one of the signs of one of the caravans. In front of the caravans, you see like makeshift tents with a manner of different people surrounding them, all looking very much like traders.
Carts. Is there a single person cart looking like a Dragonborn could pull that thing?
No.
Sweet. Rickshaw. Whatever.
These are all like big lugging cargo wagons.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And
Horse
they
and
will be
cart.
held there, or they're just parked
They're
there?
just parked there.
Okay.
As you see, like a number of people, as you walk through the doors, they all stare
I'll
at
get my
you.
own in a bit, mate.
They're all just like staring at you, going, like watching you enter. As you see a gnomish guy pop his head out of a wagon, and jumps off the cart, runs to one of the nearest guards, and begins having a conversation with him. In front of you, you see like rows of shop fronts.
Cola.
Most of them boarded up.
I don't like cola.
You see, there's
It annoys me that my brain works.
you see
so
a shop front that says supplies,
You did with
supplies,
that tip for
supplies, which is all boarded shut. An apothecary.
Twice in one day.
He's
learning. It's like
called powder for potions. Is also boarded up shut. As you walk through, you see people very sort of skinny and undernourished. People wearing very fine clothes that you do notice. Very fine clothes. They look dirty. So silks, dresses, ripped and torn. You see people wearing like leather dusters that would be of fine quality, if not stained and miscoloured. As you walk through the town, you see some women come up to you. Anything for any money for me, miss?
Oh, well, of course. And I'll give her 2 gold.
Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you. As a little boy runs up to you, please, can I have some?
I'll have you another 2 gold.
As you begin to do this, more and more people begin to crowd around you. Please, give me some money. I need some money to buy bread for my family. I need it for apples. We haven't had fruit for years.
For years?
Wow,
I thought
weeks.
it was just a month.
It feels like years, miss.
I will. So I've given out 6 gold. And then I will say, right, well, I haven't got enough for everybody. I'm very sorry. But we are here to help you get out of this dire situation. But I'll give 10 gold to whoever can point me in the direction of Miss Blackthorn's.
Everyone around you puts their hand up. I'll do it. I know where she is. I'll get you there the fastest. No, you won't. You're shit. I'll get you there. Look, pick me. Go on, miss, pick me.
Oh, maybe sort of small urchins.
There's this little boy, just pokes his head through, like, hip height. Excuse me, miss, I can teach you. I know where she is.
Well, you seem like a very respectable young man. I think, well, I'm going to give you 10 gold. And now everybody, honestly, please, don't worry. And I will take out my rations, and I will hand out some rations. I'll say, we're here to help. We're going to get all this sorted right away. And then I will say, right, come on you, and try and take his grubby little hand and
You go to reach for your coin purse to get the 10 gold out. It's not there anymore.
What? I feel like I've been keeping an eye out a little bit. I got a 15 passive perception as a rat.
Oh my gosh.
I just got a 17.
Yeah, I
that's what the
do.
roll was about.
I
Did
saw
I
him
roll?
roll. I didn't see what he rolled, but I definitely heard
The clatter of the dice.
These people that there's too many of them. I was going to say they're probably smelly, and I've got keen smell, so I've got advantage on perception.
So is
So
that
that
all
all
your?
187 of my gold gone. What about the 10 that weren't in my coin purse?
As you reach to give the 10 out, it's
No, the
Off
10
proprietor
of the old
currency.
Yeah, the other currency.
Where was that on your body? You mean your coin purse?
No.
No?
It
Then
was-
you've still got that.
Okay.
Did you reach for your coin purse on your hip? There's nothing there.
Where did you put the fist-sized emerald?
It was in a pocket.
After.
Yeah, that moves up.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious though in my head. It's this size then.
I like.
I'm a rat.
Yeah, I can
I
tell.
like to think it was like a coat.
Can you roll me a
Pocket?
d20, please?
Nice.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Damn.
Right, I'm going to use the skull.
Do it. Oh.
No, that doesn't count. It didn't go.
Unless it's
No,
20.
don't count. I'm not even looking. 5.
Should have took the 20.
As you sort of clamouring, people are trying. You're now getting pushed backwards by probably about 15 people now, like pushing. They're stepping forward, trying to get like clamouring forward. You're getting pushed back towards a towards a building, and you see this big burly man part people out the way. Go, get the fuck out the way! She's not here to give you charity, you fucking scum! And grabs one person by the head, hair, yanks them off their feet, and just throws them. Look, come quick! And he like gestures towards you, and like pulls you out. Puts his arm around you, and starts like just kicking people out of the way. Yeah.
I would have done that in a nicer way, but sure.
Now, where was the Goliath that could have been sort of?
I'm a rat!
He was a rat. I remember.
Is he still on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Or is he bugged out?
He's just.
No, I'm still there.
Still.
I had
Just
2
stood
hours.
on the shoulder, watching her get pushed around.
I was gonna do it,
What
but
a
someone
gem.
else did it.
Chivalry's dead.
I mean, I was in a bump out the way, so.
This
It
big
You're not
man-
there. You don't know shit.
No, I'm just
But if I-
judging that game.
I was gonna bounce, but then I thought, oh no, if I bump, he'll just be on the floor and get stood on.
Me? Yeah, if I get stood on, I revert, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You see this guy, he's chiseled like stubble, big hulking like forearms and biceps, almost upside down triangle sort of shape.
Dreamy.
Skips leg day a lot.
Oh,
That's
Big.
okay.
He's got like
Chicken.
he's wearing like
Is it Johnny Bravo?
Whoa, mama, come on me.
He's got like the start of a mohawk, which like stops
no.
midway through his head, and then the rest of it's shaved.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
He's got
Terry
he's got like
Boy.
you can see on his forearms he's got like scratches and marks and stuff on him, and he's like wearing big black boots, sort of like almost black, maybe dark blue.
Jeans?
No,
The
like
black t-shirt.
best way to describe it is like cotton trousers, and then he's got this like it's like a waistcoat, but it goes the full length and like covers his crotch. That sort of like design, which is like sewn together, which is like straining against his
Like a
chest.
tunic.
Yeah, like a weird tunic. You can see like he just easily pushes people out of the way, and just start like battering people as he pushes you out of the crowd. He like sort of he's like 6'5", leans over. You're right, miss.
Thank you very much for your assistance. I appear to have lost my money. Not that that's important. But this brother just seems dire in circumstances. What's gone on?
Well, yeah, I heard the commotion. I came running over. Look, well, let's get you inside. Let's get you out of line of sight. As you see more people like coming out of houses, like poking their heads out. Look, right, let's get you to the Crooked Lads.
Yes.
And brings you like puts his arm around you. You see more people approach, and he just flips them off. If one person comes gets too close, he boots them, gives them a swift kick. And just as he pushes you towards the door of the Crooked Lance, you hear a sickening thud to turn to see him headbutt somebody, it's like breaking their nose.
It's Jack.
This
It's Jack Reacher, yes it is.
this tavern he's pushing you towards is a what looks like a single, between a single and a two-story building. It's a very like square structure, and then the roof goes right up into a massive point. As he like pushes you through the doorway, as you step inside, you see it's a very long tavern. There is a bar as you walk in the door. You walk in sort of the end of the tavern. There's a bar to your right. This like wooden bar with like the two, so there's like a gap in the middle to serve drinks. There is long benches with a big fire pit in the middle of the tavern with a like extracting chimney. Something really does catch your eye as you walk in this tavern. Same to you, Blue, as you walk in, or get being pushed in on top of Kerr's shoulder. There is a dragon's head mounted above the bar. And it's moving. As he pushes you inside, you see the dragon's head twist and look towards you, and you see little rings of smoke puff out of the dragon's head. Where it then surveys the tavern again.
Thank you so much for your assistance. Is there any way that you can get a message back to the gate post? We have other companions, you see, and they are. It'd be great in case they manage to make it through, although they're having a little bit of a dispute right now about their weapons. To know where we are.
Well, I could probably get a message. Have they not just checked their weapons?
No, it's personal nature, I'm afraid.
Right. Well, look, I'm Drick, and he holds out his like giant shovel hand.
Lovely to meet you, Drick. I'm Kaya.
Well, lovely to meet you.
This is Blue.
Oh, hi, Blue. And he sort of like scratches your head with very rough fingers, like all of him, like all, makes like your head and your back in one go. Look, all right, disgruntled. Look,
What's his name?
Drick. Yeah, look, I just seen you in a tight spot. Look, I haven't got any sway with the guards. They're not going to let anyone through with weapons. My best advice to you, just check them. Just check them, get it over and done with. Get in here, you'll be safe.
Well, I think that seems like a...
Oh, yeah, and don't flash your coin around. It's a bad omen. I wouldn't do it.
Well, no, clearly. I can't understand why things are so bad here. Other than this Miss Blackthorn seems to have.
Oh, Miss Theory Blackmore. Yeah, bit of a weird woman. Look, what I know is I got here to set up a new shop. Everything was prosperous. It was about a month and a half ago. Someone gets attacked. They lock down the city, cancel the trade routes, saying there's bandits on the road.
Right.
We haven't had any trade for a month. People get very hungry.
It seems it. It seems a bit dire. Why have they not risen up to break out?
Revolution.
Like, surely people aren't that scared of bandits that they'd rather stay here and starve.
Well, it's one of those conundrums, isn't it, where you either leave and certain death, or stay here, hope someone deals with it, and you survive.
And nobody is dealing with it?
Not that we're aware of.
Right. But I think we need to change that.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Blackthorn house residence is?
Oh, yeah. Come with me. He sort of like creaks open the door, checks, and then literally steps you outside as you look down the street and see another stone wall with guard towers. Through the section, there's no like gate on this one. You see like a couple of what looks like guard huts, and then green grass and a giant manor house in the centre of this thing. And just out the corner of your eye, you can see this blue lake.
Whoa.
That's where you choose.
Yes, I like it. Very unstealthily, as Kaya is getting, I don't know whether this guy is like ushering her out or doing anything to help.
He's not ushering her out. He's just
Cool.
like all he did was look out the door to check the coast was clear, and then sort of like went through the door himself and sort of like held the door open so you could poke around.
I jump off Kaya in the tavern and run to anywhere where there's fabric.
Yeah, there's a few punters in the tavern if you want to go and try and climb up some of the leg.
No, I want more of like a loose fabric, whether that's like a bed chamber or if there's tablecloths, curtains.
There's like a tapestry on one wall.
How I don't want it to be noticeable. I want to like go into a toilet, find.
It's like full ceiling tapestry of like a dragon.
That sounds like if I took that off the wall, they would notice.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. From where you're looking, apart from punters and this tapestry, there's not like loose fabric. There's no table covers. These are just stone, wooden benches that go the length of the tavern.
I'm looking for a tablecloth or a bed sheet or something. The beds.
This is a single story building, high ceilinged rafters. It's just wooden tables and chairs for the eyes to see. There are, like I said, people with clothing on that would be the nearest fabric, or this large tapestry of a dragon on the floor to ceiling woven tapestry.
Alright, head to the toilet then. And I'll unwild shape and try and look for a loose floorboard or something where I could hide an item.
Okay.
If I have to make the floorboard loose, I don't mind that.
That's cool. I'm gonna just find. I'm missing something here. I can't. Might have to just give me a second to get a name.
One. Is it Gilgraph?
Yes, thank you. Yeah. There you go. Cool, thank you for that.
Sure.
I think you preempted what I was going to say. So yeah, you dart off from Kaya's shoulder in the direction of the toilets. Looking around, there's no like visible sign. As you see, like the back door of the tavern open and a man staggering in, trying to do up his button of his trousers.
Beeline, straight
out
through, yeah.
into the alley, and you see a wooden
outhouse.
Outhouse, yeah.
In the alley, is there anywhere else to hide or something?
In the alley, there is a number of weirdly placed yurts. Out the back of there's 3 yurts, and then this outhouse is so it's outhouse, and then away from the outhouse there's 2 on one side, 1 on the other yurts. White yurts.
That's not what I want. Fuck. What can I do as a rat? Shit. Basically, Blue wants to hide because obviously if I don't think I've unwild shaped until I found my perfect hiding spot. How about I get onto the roof of this place?
You could probably climb up onto the yurt, jump onto the roof, and it would be like a very steep incline. But you could do it.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to get onto the roof, unwild shape, and stash my halberd on here and try and secure it somehow.
Okay.
And then jump down and go in the tavern and ask for.
Is anyone here called Gilgraph?
Cool. You give me an athletics check as a rat.
I'm a rat. +2, 18, 20.
12. Yeah, you.
Oh, sorry, -2, 16.
16. You climb up. Hang on, 12 -2, or
No,
you?
18.
Oh, sorry.
-2.
Sorry, I got really confused. I thought you said 12 -2, 16. I was like, nah, that's not the maths.
No.
You climb up the. You scale up one of the ropes of the yurt, jump across the gap, climb up to where the chimney connects to the roof.
Ratabluey.
And stash your halberd around the back of the unwild shape. Stash your halberd around the top of the chimney, so it's resting across. So you imagine chimney, and you've got the halberd resting there. Then slide back down and jump off the roof.
Yes.
As you see a small child looking up for you from the alley, going.
Am I blue or am I a rat?
Yeah, you're blue at this point because you've had to unwild shape to put the halberd there, unless you've wild shaped back.
No.
Yeah, you just see a child go staring wide-eyed at mouth, jaw drop.
Flick him a silver.
You catch it. Thanks, mister.
Oh, no.
Runs off down the alleyway, and then you go into the tower.
Christ, introduced a kid to kill. Sorry. Had to get in. Yes.
You enter the tavern, and what did you say?
Anyone? Is there a Gilgraph here?
You see an elderly man with a little sort of I'd say like half a beard, like he's got like a goatee, pointy goatee, stubble here, and then like a longer pointy goatee. Wearing like a green coloured like tunic with like gold and red trim, sort of leans over. Yep, that's me.
Yeah, I am friends with someone from Breeze that I think you know, Everard. Used to be an enchanter.
Oh, not know me Everard.
Yeah. Are you alright with him? Is he a good lad?
Is he here?
He's not here, no. I'm sorry. He sends his regards, so.
Oh, for Everard.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him for years. Are you good friends with you?
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, yeah. He told me to come and make contact with you as just a good, liaison to some degree as just a person here. So he said to, pop in.
And you are?
I'm Blue.
Oh, he holds out his hand.
Lost a big back.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, we can do that for real.
Gilgraff, yeah. Oh, fuck, I haven't seen Everard for such a long time. At this point, Kai, you're sort of like brought inside with Dirk. No, that's not what I said. Drick, that's it. Drick, yeah, like, and he goes, oh, sorry, Blue. Drick, you, and he looks at you, Kai. Do you want to drink?
No, I won't for now, because especially as everything's a bit running low here, I think I'll wait.
You see Gilgraff chuckle a little bit. Look, not many people can buy alcohol at this present time. I have got shit tons.
Oh.
Literally, I'm sat on tons.
I don't have any money, it was stolen.
You had your coin per style. He looks at the big chap next to you. Blue, do you mind if I just get this lady a drink? I think she needs one. She's had a coin purse stolen. As he reaches under the bar and pours you a glass of wine and pops on the bar.
That's very kind, thank you.
Blue, for old time's sake, me and everyone go way back. What do you want?
Oh, information, I guess, at the moment. Sorry, I think we're on we're trying to do stuff. We've got some friends waiting outside. They don't want to check the weapons, but I think we need to really find Miss Blackthorn.
Give me a. What's your passive perception?
15.
As Gilgraff leans in, you see the head of the dragon above crane its neck to look directly at you, and your vision is sort of like kind of hazed with grey smoke. This is a red dragon. Beautiful red head of a red dragon mounted on a wooden plaque. As he leans in and goes, Blue, don't know if many people have told you this, but it's very, very bad manners to refuse a free drink.
Okay, I'll take a drink.
What would you like?
What have you got?
What does your heart desire?
Information.
More smoke begins to billow down as you see this guy becomes a bit more red-faced. I'll ask you one last time, Blue. What would you like to drink?
Water.
Water. As he steps over, you hear a slosh of water, a glass in water, as he hands you a semi-discoloured glass of water and pops on the bar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, as the dragon head pops back up, what can I give you information-wise?
Well, we've got some friends waiting outside with weapons that they would like to bring in. First, I wanted to know if there is any way that you know that we would be allowed in, and also I would like to know the quickest route to Miss Blackthorn.
Oh, and then thirdly, if you know,
do you know each other?
Yes.
As the big book. Hang on, right, hang on. Where was he when I was fending off all those scum?
Oh, he was busy.
He just got and just walks off, leaving you two stood there. Gilgraff looking a bit confused. Just okay.
Beamonog, cleric of Saloon.
Okay, so
You know.
weapons into the city.
Yes.
Want to see Theory Blackmorn and Beamonog.
Yes.
Okay, well, he points to what appears to be hair and robes slumped on the bar. Well, that's Beamer, that was easy.
That's good.
First question, How much gold have you got?
Less.
A lot now.
Okay. Well, I could probably potentially get you smuggled in. Take me a little, maybe.
We don't wait. So
5 days.
there's no way to do it just openly.
You ain't gonna get past the guards with weapons.
Okay.
5 days I can get smuggled in.
Oh,
Cost you
we don't need that, mate. Don't worry.
probably-
No, I've got this, so don't worry. And I'll show him everyone's stuff.
Well, I can spot that a mile off. That's one of everyone's.
Yeah.
Don't get caught with that.
Oh no.
As he goes, 5,000 gold pieces, 5 days travel.
No,
I
I'm
can
alright
get
with that,
smuggled
mate.
in. Theory Blackmorn, you've got more chance of killing another dragon. As he points above his head.
It was a very impressive feat. Did you do it yourself, or has that been there for a while?
No, this is a family heirloom. But yeah, you if you got more chance of having relations with a dragon, I would say, than seeing Theory Blackmorn.
I mean,
Why
I've
is
seen
that?
weirder.
Sorry.
It's alright.
You know the king in Hillington.
Not personally.
I don't either, but he has less power than she has here.
Why?
He takes a single gold piece from the counter and puts it on the table on the bottom. Money.
Doesn't seem like she's got that much money if everybody's starving.
Well, it seems like maybe it's not a commonwealth. I guess
No.
maybe it's just a.
And if they're not trading, there's only so much that they can do with the money, which means that eventually that power will run out, because you'll have run out of food, and then I just don't think it's very sustainable.
Yeah, you're right. It will run out eventually.
And if nothing else, if I imagine she's human,
Yeah, she's human.
then eventually she'll die.
Yeah.
But then, so will all of you, and that would be a terrible, terrible shame.
I mean, her wealth will go for generations and generations. She's one of the wealthiest people on this isle, if not the wealthiest. If the capital went bust tomorrow, she could bail them out. She's just there's 200 guards here, majority are from Kilt. She's paid them all, pays them a decent wage.
Do any of them come and spend it here?
Occasionally.
Alright, good to know.
Well, maybe we head back.
Well, one of our quarries is here.
Yes, but without our friend, we can't really do much unless we can drag him out with us.
I feel like that's possible.
But we can't really just leave these people, can we?
We can come back.
What if if we were to let Miss Blackthorn know that we'd solved the bandit problem? Do you think she'd be wanting to open things up? Or what if we just told all the people that we'd solved the bandit problem? Do you think they'd all leave?
Some of them would. Some of them would stay with family.
But if they know that the bandits are sorted and dealt with, but there's still no trade coming in and no food, surely the people wouldn't stand for that.
This is as good as mine, miss. Who are you, by the way? I'm Gilgraf.
I'm Kaya.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet
Pleasure.
I know, but
I'll-
weird.
I'll tell you what I know.
you. Right.
Most of the people have lost a lot of money buying inflated goods. The town has been under siege for, I say under siege in a way, but having no trade coming in. Prices of everything have gone up and skyrocketed. I'm very lucky. I have small amounts of food. I am no longer doing food on the town menu. I am now just eating it myself, so I'm comfortable for a while. However, a lot of people there are starving. And if you've had your coin purse stolen, I am sorry, but it's probably likely that one of the urchins picked it up.
They probably need it more than I do, to be fair.
That is true, but now you're stuck in a city with no coin and no food. And what I know is that for a month we've had no trade. No traders have wanted to leave the city for fear of bandits. Now, if you say you've cleared this bandit problem, I would inform the guard immediately that you done so we can start trading again.
Oh, they didn't really care.
Yeah, no, we did tell him.
They kind of ran off, but it didn't seem like they were running full sprint, if you know what I mean.
And what about Milv, the councillor? Is he a good man, or is he just paid off by the blacksmith?
You see him like give a shifty eye from like looking at anyone watching him, which nobody seems to be looking. Look, he is a very powerful man because he is in the pocket of the Blackmores. He can pass certain things for them in exchange for extraordinary wealth. He's not to be trusted, nor is he to be bargained with. He will, if you do try, will mess you about. But me and Bullgraff here have been stuck in this tavern for a little while, and I advise you greatly to be careful.
Well, thank you very much for your counsel. I guess then the only thing we can do, Blue, is to head back to the gatehouse and try and convince our friends to part with their weapons and see what good we can do.
Yeah, I might hang back a little bit and just not go straight to the guards because they might think
Well, I was saying, well, thank you. How many times can you?
I got another one in me,
Just
but
one.
yeah.
I'm going to leave you guys to debate what you're doing.
Yes.
Say, let's see. Can you roll me 5 d20s, please?
Oh my goodness.
I wasn't gambling, if that's what this is about.
Sailor, 5 d20s, please.
Oh, god
I
damn.
need your highest 2.
Okay, well let's hope the next two are higher. A 19 and a 15.
Cool. The hands get thrown around. It seems to be that they play a rudimentary form of blackjack where it's sort of pot luck. Blackjack rules, in terms of if you go over 25 you bust, but they seem to put coin on the table before they turn over the cards, so it's more of a luck and a game of skill rather than betting as you go. How much coin do you put forward? They probably play like 2 hands. You watch as they play blackjack against each other by just, they put in a pool of money in the middle, they then draw 2 cards, turn them over, and they play against each other, and it's like first come, first cut, like first come to the pack, and it's they can keep going until they want to like stop. So
Okay, I will put 20 gold pieces
in the first hand,
into this game, yeah.
cool. Into the entire game or into the first hand?
First hand.
First hand, you win 40 gold pieces.
Okay.
As there is, and somebody matches your bets, and you win 40 gold pieces. Second hand,
Again 20.
20. More people bet on this next hand. You win 65 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Getting blackjack on your second hand.
Amazing.
As you guys bet, as there is a bang on the door from the inside, just like a couple of bangs, and the door is opened by a guard as a man in black fur robes with a big golden chain wrapped around his neck steps through. He's bald apart from the like a few tufts around the side of his head. He's as he steps through, you can get the smell of tobacco and alcohol as he steps through. Somebody wanted to see me. And the guard, yes sir, Mr. Hand, it's these people here.
Yes.
You bothered me?
Yes, we'd like for you to take us to Miss Blackpool, please.
Well, it's not possible.
Why?
Well, that's for me to know. Why do you want to see Miss Blackpool?
Oh, we're the first traders to come through here in what, a month?
Yes, maybe
We
want
cleared
food.
cleared the path, cleared the road from bandits.
Very, very kind of you. Have you any proof?
We're here.
Sort of looks at his guard for a minute, like side eyes them, beckons one of them in, and they have like a bit of a whispered conversation. You need a perception check if you want to hear what the conversation is.
14.
14. So you can I hear the thing of, you hear the one line, maybe someone will go and check. So maybe someone get someone to go and check. He stands sort of,
Well, we have no proof that you could be the bandits for what we know. You could be the one causing all our problems. I will send one of my guards to go and check. Or maybe a few more than one, but until
just
then,
send one.
just
That'll
send
be quicker. Yeah, that. We did it.
you see one of the guys go, excuse me, Mr. Hound.
Yes.
We will send a battalion.
You say there's no extra pay. It was just standard pay. We'll check this out.
Yeah, and then we'll see Miss Blackthorn.
Potentially, if you have done what you said you've done.
Alright. We go then.
You dragged me all the way out here for that.
Well, you can't bring me Mrs. Blackthorn, so you're pretty useless, aren't you?
Barry, you know who I am?
No.
He just shakes his head, walks in.
Get me for the rest of the fucking bullshit.
He walks through the door. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So.
Off above table. Sorry, everyone.
Why are you sorry?
I just.
No, he should be.
Don't apologise.
Yeah.
Sign of weakness.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But the guards look around and so what now?
Well, you gotta go and verify our story, eh?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, there's no real. Right. I mean, we're going to send some people to verify the story. We'll have to get it sent through. We'll have to get the guard captain to sign off. Probably take a day before we can send anyone out.
Other than bandits,
Yeah.
have you had anything else strange goings on?
Not that I'm aware of.
No people going missing?
No missing people.
Inside.
He's like quite a young chap at this stage. Well, there was like some fist fights in the town. Apart from that, there's nothing.
There has literally been no one outside of this town come in and out of these gates other than guards.
Oh, apart from Miss Blackthorn herself. As you see one of the guards go, that's confidential. Sorry.
When does she normally leave then?
You see this guard step forward. No, we're not answering these questions. That's her personal business.
I will step forward and get in his face and say,
I think you should tell us. It's pretty important.
There's like clinking of metal on metal as people begin to stand on the table. Look, sir, I know you're crossword. Maybe you should take a step back.
no, I'm going to stand my ground.
Yeah, baby.
And that is where we're going to end this session then, and pick this up in 2 weeks' time.
God damn.
Is it not this
Less than
Friday?
2 weeks' time.
It's this Friday.
It
our
is.
game.
No, it's not.
No.
Nice try.
Kick the other team. Make them wait.
You
Yeah.
finally arrived at Kilk.
Yay!
Congrats, guys!
Whoa.
It's a lovely place. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. It's been absolutely amazing to see you guys in real life. It kind of makes everything worthwhile that we've done. I know I'm gonna get all soppy now, but it is really, really nice. to actually-
you guys.
I haven't had that much to drink. No, it's been really, really nice to actually meet you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to play D&D with you for the last 21 sessions. I'm hoping we can make this semi-regular, at least
65 hours.
yearly, bi-yearly, whatever.
Just whatever, as much as
Half
we can
yearly.
actually do. Is meet
Monthly.
up every week. We're going to meet
Yes.
up every week.
Don't tempt me.
Yes, I know. But
My
we've come
wallet.
from all over the country to come and stay in a lovely, lovely cottage, which I will definitely put the link in for anyone who's interested in coming and staying, where we played our first real meetup, which has got no pull to it at all for anybody. But if anybody is interested in coming and staying in a lovely cottage just outside of Canterbury, please look in the description. I'll put all the information there you need.
That's why
it's
you
been
screensaver.
and we still have one
It's
more
definitely
session
gonna be.
tomorrow morning.
That's a sniper rifle, isn't it? Sorry, I'm distracted.
Crossbow wielding.
Crossbow wielding.
So we have one more session to go. Not of this though. We are doing a little one shot where we've got some small people coming and potentially Andy's wife as well. It's going to be and we'll see you guys in a little while.
2nd
Sweet.
February.
2nd of February. Let's go.
Short this back.
Sign out.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Cheers.